Outback Steakhouse. What the fuck?
Alrighty, and I'm starting recording now and going live.
Okay.
Alrighty, recording should be good. Recording should be good. Where the fuck did I go there? And yeah, we're live. Welcome to Shadows of Men, session 93. Potentially the penultimate
Holy
session.
shit. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy
He's
shit.
going to be fucking nutty.
Yep, we're here. Oh my god, we're near the end. Not really a lot of announcements. Let's just get to it. You guys ready?
We're in the end game. Let's do it.
Not ready, but let's do this.
Okay. When last we left our heroes, the party had split off, each on their own adventures, however, all resolved with mostly good outcomes as they have returned. And now we join as Ari and Anya return with a newfound friend who's going to be NPC'd, a couple of them actually, and one annoying elven man. So, Roderick, Lipia, Armin, and Renee. You guys see teleport back at the circle. Your friends, but also a bearded elven man with long hair, a silver dragonborn woman who looks very very pissed, and a Shadow Kai woman who looks very similar to your guys' friend that you met briefly.
Wait a minute. A silver dragonborn lady?
Yeah, with a golden arm. Yeah, noticing she has a golden arm.
If you said something, Lipia, we did not hear you.
Right, hang on. Yeah, things are still plugged in. Cool. Right. Do I need to do a history check?
Sure, roll it.
Considering I have a suspicion of who I think this is it at advantage?
It's I'll allow it because it's kind of obvious.
Okay.
So,
18.
yeah, you know this is Tythel.
Oh, my girl!
Livia looks squeaky.
I was gonna say, do we just see Lipia freaking the hell out that she's
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I have tempted to say that Anya and Lipia's squeeze hurt your ears.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Lipia?
Yeah, fine, perfectly fine, never mind.
Do we know who this is?
Roll history. Let's see. You might have heard tales of a woman with a silver dragonborn with a golden arm.
Pint tea tree. That is the first.
Why you channel? That's a natural one, by the way. This does not bode well.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, you have no idea.
This does not
yeah,
at all.
Anyone else want to roll?
Jesus Christ.
No? Okay. So yeah, Armin, you know that this is some hero from another part of the world 150 years ago. They actually, notably relevant to you, they actually helped fight Athudan the first time. Last time she was a threat. So kind of makes sense that she would be here to an extent.
God, that's Typhel. Oh my god, that's Typhel. Yeah. Yeah, that's Typhel.
Does Typhel kind of look a little worse for wear?
Yeah, and she does not care for Livia's talk right now. She's actively ignoring it.
Is she okay? Is that how she always was? She doesn't look.
No, but something's off.
She looks like she was beat to hells.
Yeah.
Yep.
But anyway.
Yeah, anyways.
And she can
hear
you.
Later.
Yes, and she can hear you now.
My apologies.
Where the hell is Saber?
We don't
Not here yet. We're waiting.
Great.
We're preparing for her arrival.
Anyone needs me, I'm going to be drinking some healing potions. Tythel just kind of brushes you all aside and leaves. You guys are reunited. Meanwhile, the elven bearded man follows. Oops, sorry, she's been through a lot, I guess. I don't know.
I can understand that.
Clearly.
Good to see you again, Kevin.
Yeah, you too, Lipin.
Lipia.
Yeah, that too.
My God.
He
His
approaches.
tail wagging.
Oh, sorry?
I said Lipia's tail's wagging.
Yes.
Anya's gonna follow Tythel. I'm just letting everyone else do their thing.
There.
Alrighty.
Well, it looks like he like goes to Ari. Well, it looks like you two had some luck, if you want to call it that.
As you approach Ari, you all notice she looks fucking beefy. Like, she is very muscle woman right now.
He casts himself like, what?
But also, notably, she looks very exhausted. Like, hearing this man beside her talk causes her eyes to twitch. As she
That's
just
why
looks
Anya
at
left,
Arvin,
because she hates
and
this
she
guy.
goes,
Okay,
"I'm
so real
going
quick,
to fucking
Anya,
kill him."
Kevin did follow Tythel, so you sure you want to do that?
Oh, I will shoo him away because she honestly is being softy towards Tythel. She fucking hates Kevin, and Tythel does not need Kevin right now.
Fair enough. Just wanted to confirm. Fair enough. Just wanted to
Tythel
confirm.
does not need a Kevin.
I've gone through the greatest trauma. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. Can I get you like a juice? Shut the fuck up.
What did Kevin do to Typhel?
I don't think this was Kevin, to be
Exist.
honest. I think this is
What he did is exist. That's what happened. Okay,
Ah.
we're not gonna talk further.
Honestly, you know,
about
you
this
joke, Callie.
motherfucker.
Callie, would you say that's accurate?
You know what? Fair.
Ari is just like I'm seething whenever he's around. I fucking hate this guy.
Yeah, he's not. He's hard to like. Again, like, you know, just like trying to play it accurate to what it was. But anyways,
Arvin just kind of leans in. Are like, are you okay?
I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm gonna fucking kill him, Arvin. I swear to God.
Just do it. Just do it. You're doing the world a favor. You're doing the world a favor.
alrighty.
Lippy offers Ari Craven Edge. Here? Weapon?
Okay. Okay, it seems like we missed some things.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's good to have you back.
I have never been more happy to see a different group of people in my life.
It's good to see you,
Well,
Ari.
It is good to see all of you as well. And
Is this a regular taco?
as many people as she can pull in, she pulls people into a big hug.
And she physically can.
You joke. She's actually stronger than both you and Roderick. So yes.
I know. Yes.
Yeah. I will say for Ari's sake, yeah, Roderick's definitely bigger, to say the least.
Yeah, you guys notice Roderick has gained a few inches.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh my God. Really?
You're going taller.
I noticed that this morning. My head's still throbbing from hitting the fucking door frame.
Uh-huh.
Finally hit a growth spurt, huh?
He looks at Armin.
It was right there. Come on.
Did you finally grow up, Roderick?
Well, I am the leader of a country, and had to keep this one from killing everyone as soon as we got here. Points at Armin.
What did I do?
You had to keep Armin from killing people.
Look at Armin and tell me that he wouldn't want to just murder anyone associated with Theva in a heartbeat.
He crosses
good
his
point.
arms. He crosses his arms. I am not stupid to that extent, Roderick. Come on. You know me better than that.
He looks at Armin.
He just stares
That's
right
right,
back.
bitch.
Would you have killed Charles if given the chance, Armin?
Is Charles nearby?
No, this is just a group moment. Like, I'm specifically making this a group moment.
For the sake of an emperor, or for the sake of the leader of one country killing the leader of another country, no, I was not going to.
But if you weren't a leader,
I think calling him out on his stupidity is one thing, but I'm not going to kill a man for being an idiot.
you actually called him out on his shit.
Well, he did
Again.
get flicked by Theva.
Fuck yes, finally someone called him out on his shit.
I'm not going to kill someone for being stupid.
You just hear Ari mumble, "Oh, I fucking would," as she's like glaring down Kevin.
Again, like, he is nowhere in sight.
Where he went, the direction of where he went.
I'm imagining it's the face of Soul Eater anytime someone mentions Excalibur.
Yes, I have said that multiple times in this chat.
Oh God,
Because
don't
of
bring
him.
back
Yeah.
from Soul Eater, God damn it.
But- Now that you're back, get some rest real quick. We do need to prepare, so
Yeah.
we're ready for Theva's army.
Alright, so at this point, here's what we're gonna do. Any last minute business you guys have to take care of, now is the time. This is the video game. Once you enter, this is the point of no return. I'm gonna go in Discord order. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to really talk about like what your final days are like and what your preparations are. And from there, I'll have you roll the necessary checks, and then yeah, once there, I will, you give me the game plan, and then we'll see where this goes. So, Roderick, what is your, what's your lingering last business?
He's mainly getting his army in order and making sure things are set. But one of the things he's just kind of wandering the town that was like the first place he really considered a home, and kind of just taking it all in, knowing that tomorrow is definitely not guaranteed. And he's kind of thinking about the experiences he's had, a lot of them, and he kind of basically mutters to himself, "Oh God, what is her fucking name? It's the Solar. God fucking damn it, Reki, stop
Vara.
trying to get in the fight closet." Sorry, he's just like, Vara, give us. This is going to be a long one. But that's pretty much all he's done. He's kind of focused on the battle at hand, possibility of everything that could happen.
Okay. Alrighty, you do so. I think that's fair. You're just trying to contact Vera for what again? Sorry, just want to confirm.
He's just basically muttering like for her to give the truth, like give him and the whole army just.
Roll me a
Something-
d20.
Oh God. Want to see me roll this natural one? Yeah, 17. Never mind.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. You prayed. Your prayers were heard. So, that might help.
Yeah. Hey, thumbs up. This will be fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Renee, what would you be? Your last days. Like your family, by the way, was free from prison, and they're all reunited. So yeah, what would you do?
Somewhat similarly to Roderick, he's just going to be roaming the streets, taking in the sights of just people going about their daily lives, taking in the sights of the architecture and all of that. Just making a mental note of what things are like before the upcoming event. And he's going to extend invitations to everyone to have a bit of a celebration within the mansion, a couple of drinks, a little bit of a party to celebrate who they are, where they've come from, where they are now, and a celebration of the lives of each other.
We'll get to that one in the end, I think, because I think that's fair. Livia, is there anything you wish to do?
There's two things. One, where is her twin brother? And two, is Ethan back in the city?
Ethan's not back in the city. He is still missing. Your twin brother's just roaming around.
Okay.
Again, like for the sake of just
Yeah.
like what would you want out
Yeah.
of that?
She'd want to talk to a twin.
All right. What would Livia wish to convey to her twin? Like, what's she trying to get out of this?
She's basically trying to convey that there's there's going to be one last fight, and if she doesn't make it, she's sorry, and she wishes they could have played like they used to when they were younger.
Roll a general charisma. Let's make this a general charisma check.
Okay. General charisma.
Natural 20. At this point, he'll stay to fight. At this point, he's seeing this through since, he lives in this world too and he doesn't want to die.
Yep.
I think you guys, I think the best way to go about this is you guys have this kind of long conversation about, kind of where things were, the mistakes you both made, your kind of, you ran away, him reacting the way he did, him just going through that. And I think ultimately, what comes to that is you can't salvage what it was, but maybe you can build something new. And I think, if you've all survived this, that's kind of what's probably going to happen. Just building a new kind of bond, just for the people you are now rather than the people you were.
Which is fair.
All right. Ari, what would you like to do?
Right. So, I guess, when we're all gathered together, I guess, at a dinner or something.
Yeah, I will say it's not the Renee one.
Yeah. Ari would, explain everything that happened, the stuff with the crystal dragons, and also the stuff with her now deceased fiance and how she finally feels free. But she also tells them, the group, about the shards that herself and Anya have to summon the dragons. And she also would tell them about the twin daggers she got and does a little demonstration of throwing one and teleporting to it. And then also fucking the what's the other thing I have? The dragon thing?
No, check your inventory.
What's that thing called? It's just called Stone Tablet.
Oh, the one, it's the warning system. It lets you know, when the dragons are coming. It lets you know when chromatic dragons are within a certain radius.
Yeah, that thing. And then also, is Hugo within a reasonable distance?
Hey, Renee, I think would, Renee invited everyone to this party, so I'd say yeah.
Okay, I will spend a night with Hugo.
All right. I think it's one of those sort of situations where it's, the eve before battle. You know it's coming. You know that, like, hey, not everyone's gonna make it out alive. That, like, this might be the last time you guys get to ever do this. And even if some of you survive, that doesn't mean everyone will. Like, this might be the last time you guys are together for good. And I think those sort of emotions would run high for you, especially recounting that stuff. I think that those sort of nights of passion are all the more meaningful when you know that it could be the last time you do it. And I think that's kind of, yeah. And Anya, what would you do?
Okay. Where is Velik? Back over at the. Is he still hiding or is he not here?
You would know that he was in Cooper Town. Like, you have a few weeks, so if you wanted, you could use North Sending to summon him there. But yeah, he was in Cooper Town. You can get him here, I think is the best way to put it. Hell, Ferris and Yozana are with you too, so like if nothing else, they contacted them, so they would be on their way anyways.
Yeah, so like she would probably first check in on Ferris Yozana and like beg them
Yeah,
to bring him
yes.
over.
Yeah, so like,
and then she would actually go and comfort Tythel.
Yeah. All right. So
because well, she's a mom. She knows what's going on, but Tythel's not in the right state of mind.
yeah. So regarding Ferris and Yozana, like, Ferris is just doting over her. She went through a hell of an experience being captured, forced to mine, stuff like that. Like, she wasn't treated well, but she survived. She's always been able to, like, resolve herself. And they're staying for the final battle. Like, at this point, they know what's at stake, and they're resolved in seeing this through. And whatever happens, they'll face it together. As for Tythel, yeah, no, I mean, trauma is a very long-lasting thing. It's something that sticks with you. And Tythel kind of saw the worst of it. Like, she didn't have the luxury of just having her child die, but to know that her child was suffering all that time, that she was powerless to do anything. And I want you to roll me a general charisma check to see how well you can comfort her.
Okay, let's see. Fuck.
You got inspiration, so you can always re-roll if it goes bad.
I know. I'm just looking for my sheet.
All good. But yeah.
Oh, what level are we supposed
20,
to be?
by the way. All you guys, if you're like waiting 20, if you have not leveled up your thing 20, please do that.
Okay, hold on. I did not level my thing to 20. Yep. Full ass 20th level barbarian.
Yep.
Boom, level 20.
Yep.
Alright, general charisma check. I'm shit at these.
16. Let's roll. Let's roll. Okay, yeah, that works, I'd say, with what I rolled. Tythel is, yeah, she is used to being strong. She's used to being there for others. Like, the hardest part for her has always been just dealing with that guilt, just the fact that she couldn't be there for her daughter. I think Anya would, like, relate to that pain and just let her know, hey, you can't do anything stupid for it. You're only useful to your daughter when you're thinking straight. You can only help someone when you're not in your own way. And I think those words resonate with Tythel for her own history. Yeah, and I think that ultimately go well. And for Valak, the last thing you said, that when he arrives, what would you want to do there?
I would want to cuddle him for the rest of the time.
Yeah. And, I think, again, in the similar vein to Hugo and Ari and just anyone who has loved ones, it's just one of those things where if you're with them, you just know that this could be the last time you're with someone. Those emotions run high. You don't know what's going to happen. And I think he would fight alongside, like, he would fight there. He'd be a part of the battle, because, like, even Ember would be a part of the battle, but he's resolved. It's like, no, this is the fight that we need to be in. This, to him, there's no greater honor than being with the Great Huntress. And yeah, I think that's it.
Alrighty.
And he wouldn't make any promises to protect you, because he knows that if anything, you'll be the one protecting him.
He knows. He
Yeah.
knows I'm the baddest bitch of them all.
I mean, 20 level barbarians get like the most bullshit ability. I'm sorry, just like tangents, but 20 level barbarians get the hey, you naturally get to go beyond the limits of mortals.
Yeah, your strength and con each go up by what is it, 4? Like 4 points?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so I am.
Beef.
Is my HP supposed to go up?
Yep. As your con goes up, as your con mod goes up, so does your health.
It accounted for that in the level up.
Okay, so I'm now at 345 health.
Jesus Christ.
Barbarians. Barbarians. With the tough feat.
Barbarians,
Anyway.
20th level barbarians,
Yep,
everyone.
anyways. And then finally, last but not least, and interesting enough, because we started with Roderick, we're going to end with Armin. Armin. Luna's not going to be there. I'm just going to spoil that because, you know, if something happens to you, they kind of don't want to put both leaders in one place.
Yeah. That if that's the case, then
I mean, you could definitely like write letters, like, you know, have things transported to her. Hell, like you could always teleport to her real quick.
He does.
You have the circles. She just won't be with you in Zargan.
Yeah, I know. If that's possible, can I do that then? Like, kind of tell the group that he's gonna.
Yeah, you can do that. Like, it would be before the party. It would be before the party.
Yeah. So he wants to go to Luna, to spend one night, just one last night with her, as like just in case, because you don't know. Particularly though, he wants to give her something. He wants to give her, and it's more as like a promise. He wants to give her the soul coins of his mother and father, and he wants her to promise him that that he's gonna give everything he has to protecting his friends and making it back to her. But if everything he has isn't enough and he doesn't make it back, he wants her to find a way to release their souls.
She make that promise, however, she would tell you that you are hers and that she is yours. That nothing will, that nothing's going to change that, and that you better make it back to her alive, because if not, she has the resources to find you in hell and kick your ass for not doing your damnedest. And you know that, and it reminds you that she is determined enough to do that.
Get double punted, I guess. I don't know.
It's a harsh thing, but Luna's always been sort of passive aggressive. She's always been sort of like, she puts on a tough exterior, but she does, she is worried about you and she wishes she could be there, but like even she has to be like, yeah. I can't, especially with the nation as it is, and she's, like, she just would tell you simply to do your best to survive.
And he will.
As you always have, after all. You were once the devil of the deserts, and you survived everything that's been thrown your way. This should be
that's
right.
What he wants to do.
That party at Renee's estate, all the NPCs you guys care about are there, say the ones who are not active. Even Tythel would show up thanks to Anya. Hugo's definitely there, as I mentioned earlier. Like, everyone there. Charles is notably not there for the obvious reasons stuff. Yeah, he knows that you guys wouldn't invite him.
Yeah.
Your armies are prepared. I'll give you guys a check. Like, you guys send me some of those stratagems. Just DM me those, all that good stuff. But yeah, this is kind of your guys' last night of revelment. I think you guys recount your adventures to each other. I think you guys just kind of remind yourselves of the good times. About kind of like for Roderick, Armin, Anya, and Lipia, this all started when a bunch of gnolls invaded a tavern you all just happened to be in. That's what started all this. There's a simple group of creatures.
Oh my god.
And just, it's kind of amazing. You almost don't recognize who you were back then. Armin was far more angry. He was not only just of a different race, but he had let his anger go to him. Roderick was not only without the glorious beard, but he also was a bit more jovial, a bit more like a bit less think through things. Lipia was kind of in her own head, like, kind of blaming herself more. And Anya was still just an exile of her people and hadn't found a new pact yet. I think that you barely recognize who you guys turned into. It's fascinating. Like, you guys have probably been together for a bit over a year, and so much has happened.
Get all that in a year.
Yeah, all that in roughly a year.
know.
And so much has happened. Like,
Fucking
you could
hell.
never. I think you could all would find the consensus of you never would have imagined you are where you are now. The highs of your victories over such spiritual creatures as Natomi the Jade Dragon, the literal spirit of envy, to the lows of being fooled by Morthos, of being captured and separated. What solidified your bonds, the battles in Utha, the subterfuge in Orrington, the journeys within hell itself, even meeting Ari Renee and how much that changed everything. You guys are welcome to RP it to that point. I just want to set a decent stage.
Ah. Lipia would grab a drink and walk over to Armin.
He'd be sitting in one of the chairs.
Damn. Things
What?
have changed.
Kind of sighs a little bit. They have. Much has changed in what feels like such a short time.
Yeah, it has. I like the people we are now.
He gives like a soft nod. I do too.
When this is
It
over.
is.
Oops, sorry.
No, go ahead.
When this is over, whether we live or die, I know I'd be glad for the. Damn it, no! when this is over, whether we live or die, I know one thing. I'm glad I met you all in that tavern back then.
I'm glad that I met all of you. He like looks down at his drink. It's funny how it's funny the difference between being alone and being among people that you can fight alongside and trust.
It is.
20 years I spent roaming, most of it alone and full of hatred. And all it took was a year to change that with all of you.
Yeah. I was stuck in my own head blaming myself, and a short year has changed. It's funny how a small group of people can change your perspective of thinking. Or in this case, your outlook on life.
Indeed. We've fought. We've done so much. We've faced so many challenges, and it is so strange to think that this one in particular is what makes us look back on it all.
Yeah. Our pack has grown, changed. We've lost 2 people, but we gained 2 people in the end.
He nods again. Yes. And hopefully that does not change.
Hopefully. Yeah, I hope so too.
All right. If everyone wants to do something new once, going twice. Oh,
I want to approach Renee.
okay.
It's pretty clear Ari's probably had a little too much to drink,
Oh, no.
but she's also not wearing the belt anymore. She's back to like little Ari. And she approaches Renee wherever he may be.
Matt?
Renee is probably just standing amongst the crowd, watching everything happen, drinking in both the fine wine and the sight of everyone.
Care for some company?
I would gladly accept the company.
She smiles, takes another swig of whatever she's drinking, and stands beside you as she also takes in the crowd. And just sighs, and she goes, "Can you believe how far we've come?"
It certainly has been quite an adventure.
You and I, we came into this together. We had heard stories about these people, who we now call friends, and she sighs and looks down at Renee and goes, "I wouldn't have wanted to start this journey with anyone else."
I couldn't think of any better friend to start this journey with.
She takes another swig and then leans down and just pulls him into a hug and just whispers in his ear, "We're gonna make it out of this together."
Side by side, no matter what.
She pulls away, gives him a little kiss on the forehead, and just goes back to the party.
All right.
Anya's gonna harass her two sons. I wonder who those are.
Oh, jeez.
I have no idea.
I have two boys here.
Mom, this party's
at
getting
mine,
scared.
Stop.
I want to go home.
Roderick
Alright,
is, if I'm being honest, Roderick is probably on like towards the sides of the party, just drinking quietly.
She would bring some sausage that she stole. A whole line of them. And she's not really sharing. Oh, and by the way, she said fuck the clothes. She has no clothes.
She's
Full
Hey,
wolf.
dog.
Full wolf,
Yes.
yeah. Full wolf.
She said, "Looks, Ma, I got no clothes."
Anyways, let's see.
She drops it.
no.
You're not going to share that, are you?
No, I won't. I will if you promise me not to do stupid shit.
I have no intention of doing anything stupid in what is to come.
And then she snaps her face towards Roderick.
He takes a small sip of his drink. I do not plan to do anything without calculated analysis first.
Squinting.
That wasn't a promise to not
Judgmentally.
do anything.
I
Promise
promise
me.
to not do anything stupid.
Good. And then she takes 2 weenies off of the row and gives one to him.
Here, eat a weenie. You
Eat
weenie.
a weenie. She'll give Roderick a weenie and Armin a weenie.
Is Roderick's weenie bigger?
I'm
You
out
know what?
now.
No. You know what?
Gonna time
You know,
out.
no. Roll d6s.
Oh my god.
Roll a
Are you
d6, both
serious?
of you. Yes.
Bitch, I have the biggest weenie.
Yes.
Of
Oh, I'm
course,
sure audience
between the
say
two of
yeah.
us.
But yeah, it's just the two of you. Yeah. Roll d6. Let's settle this.
Yeah, no, is for the lulz.
You are equal weenie size.
Yes!
High five, brother! High five, brother!
Yeah.
You got the
Oh
mini
my
sausage.
god, guys.
Roderick's looking at Armin. It was meant to be.
Oh, gee.
I'm sorry. I see the last shape. I need the last
Oh my
shape.
god.
The last shape that we're gonna have before shit hits the fan. So, as the day goes by, as days and weeks go by, you organize your armies. You are ready.
You need a minute?
I know.
You need a minute, Alex?
I'm good.
Okay.
As the day goes by, as the days and weeks goes by, you organize your forces, the Dragonel and Wyvern Riders in the sky, the Mages of Orrington. You're as ready as you can be. I need to know this right now, and I'm going to explain the consequences of each before you make a decision. Do you wish to help in the main battle in the city, or do you wish to go straight to Theva? Now, if you go straight for Theva, it means the ritual has less time to proceed, therefore you have more likely a chance to stop it and go and maybe resist some of the more bad parts of the combat effects. Because I'm going to spoil this, there are going to be some effects to this combat. However, it does mean that you will rely on an NPCs to take care of other NPCs, which means if they don't do so good, some stuff may happen later in Campaign 3. Some good, some bad, but it will definitely have an impact. If you go help with the main battle, you'll spare some NPCs' lives, potentially, and you'll be able to take care of certain loose ends. But it does mean that Theva has more time to do her ritual, which means there's going to be some more wonky effects to her boss fight. Not to mention the fact that you are going to be going in weakened against probably the most powerful foe you will ever face.
If I want to be completely honest with you guys, I think we should go straight for Theva.
I agree.
I have faith in our NPC friends that they will kick ass, take names, and, murder.
I'm mainly, as much as I agree with that, I'm also mainly the fact that some of our NPC allies are not our friends. I'm specifically looking at some of the scaly fucks that came over from another continent.
Armin hates Dragonborn. You heard it first. No,
I'm nice with Mel.
Wow.
There's a difference.
I know. She's one of the good ones.
My
I get
hatred
that.
is rated E for everyone.
Yeah. But yeah,
I get that, but this is the thing. I would rather not go against Theva weakened. We're gonna need all of our fucking strength for this fight, because it's gonna be a fucking doozy. I have a feeling for it.
I agree with that. I don't want to go into the Theva fight weekend.
I agree.
Because we take her out now, we can save ourselves a lot of fucking hurt. Yeah, we may lose some people, but we all know the risk.
Also speaking, I would rather have Matt have all of his spell slots going into the Theva fight.
That's true.
I do as well.
Yeah, I think having spell slots might be slightly beneficial for me.
it might be muy importante.
All right, it sounds like groups voted. Does anyone have any other arguments to maybe go after this wall thing?
I'm mainly also concerned with the fact that it's not just Theva that is there. She has the armies of Pragua, and by extension, she has probably some extra dragons, and we don't know about this this emperor, this Praguan emperor that was like her puppet. So I'm mainly worried that if our NPCs can't stop him and he gets away, then the issue in Pragua is going to continue, and we won't have as much a chance to rebuild. That's kind of my issue, but if you have like a reason to not do that, then I will withdraw my argument.
The thing is with the defeat of Theva, you gotta. I'm thinking of it as if you think about it, Theva is the big head honcho for this whole thing. You take out the head, you're gonna leave the others basically like, oh, they beat her, and it could lead to a breaking, not a breaking, but definitely a wavering of will, especially in the Paraguans, probably, to where we can still take out, the Emperor, because the Emperor needs to die. And I'm pretty sure fucking Raxus is definitely going to be like, Moida. I doubt Raxus is going to allow any of these fucking people in this battlefield to leave alive. That's the only thing I'm thinking of. It's gonna be, because even then he's gonna be, the Emperor's army is gonna be weakened, no matter what.
Okay. All right. Does anyone like?
All right.
It seems like group majority has voted for that. Has anyone changed their vote?
Nope.
I think everyone is on equal footing right now.
Okay, then in that case, I'm going to show you guys the maps I made just for the fun of it.
Yippee.
I love that the fucking map instantly opened up
By the way,
a fucking.
I want to make this very
assumed it was
clear.
sewer
These
grease.
maps, I made them by hand. I used the resources that I was given, but I had to layer the fire to make sure it was under the roof, so that way it looked like it was an actual fire.
Oh, these look cool.
Fire! Boom, boom,
That's
boom.
an ancient red dragon fight. That is a fight that
God.
would have been some NPC minions outside the gate of the city. This would have
Fire
been the fight
effects,
against the
too.
Elven Emperor. Yeah, I went all out for these, knowing that I may not use them. This would have been the fight
The
against the
worst
cult
thing is
second
on my
command.
end, they're not loading fully.
Sorry, man, but yeah, no, like they're like this took hours.
No,
This took
you're
a
good.
week of work. I might want to add. I'm not trying to guilt trip. This is just legit. Like, hey, I knew this could happen.
You're good.
Alrighty, and last one that you guys missed. Yep. Okay.
The fucking fire effects. That's all I've
Now,
seen.
before we begin, I would like you to do me a favor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some people roll 3d6s based on the relevance. So, some d6s. So, Roderick, because you were the biggest one with the NPC, the ancient dragon NPC who tried to steal the scale, roll me 1d6 3 times to see who faces him.
1. Sorry, it's gonna my fucking.
By the way,
It's
for
loading
this,
so
and by the way, for
goddamn
this, you guys are going to. No, you're fine.
2.
You guys are going to. Oh, okay. So Hugo. No, 3. You do the 3.
I'm sorry.
Right, so 2.
Oh no, that last that 2 no that 2 was for the Wii measuring contest.
The
It
what?
was a 6, a 4, and a 3 for the weenies. Remember we measured.
Oh,
we were seeing
right.
whose weenie was
So
bigger
yeah,
at
never
the
mind.
party.
Now you go.
Yeah, it's a 6,
All
a
right,
4, and a 3.
so okay, kind of fitting. Ferris, Yozana, and Valak will be fighting in the Ancient Red Dragon.
Okay.
Oh God.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
All right, next one, the Elven Emperor. Lipia, because of your love interest, roll a d6.
Okay. You want me to roll 3 or
2,
just...
one more.
Just one.
Okay.
One.
All right, 3. Okay, so... All right, let's hope you don't roll 1. Re-roll that.
Right.
Roll another 3.
Do it.
2.
Oh.
Okay. Against the Elven Emperor, Raxus. For 3.
Yeah.
And for the 2.
Okay.
Let me go check my list. It is actually going to be Raxus and Ogmok.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's an interesting combo, actually.
That's actually cool.
All right. So, yep, Raxus and Ogmok. I'm going to write these down, by the way, on the chat.
Ah,
That is a
And then
combination of fighter
For
dudes.
Takarim, I need Armin, I need you to roll 1d6.
Okay.
Actually, wait, no. No, my bad. I'm sorry. I meant to do someone else. Anya, I need to roll this one.
Yes. What did I do?
I just need to roll me a d6 because Takarim respects the strongest, so therefore, statistically, the one with the most health I was going to have roll for his opponent.
Oh. What? Okay. So I need to roll a d6?
A d6.
A 6?
Okay, that's actually the best person for that. It's going to be Tythel against Takarim. I'm going to spoil this. A natural 1 would have been Cadmus. Any one of those rolls, a natural 1 would have been Cadmus. That would have been your worst, guys. That would have been the worst options for every single one of these.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
So thankfully we didn't get.
You did not
Yes.
get the bad ending. Now, that being said, that doesn't guarantee these people are going to survive. It just means that you didn't get the, oh, hey, this will affect Campaign 3 ending.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so when the day comes, your armies stand by. The dragons roar overhead as they fly. You have never seen so many chromatic dragons in one place. However, the Ancient Red is carrying a wounded ancient gold dragon missing an eye, and it seems that they land towards the center, towards the arcane, into the school in the arcane tower. And it looks like some small figure jumps with them. You can wager who that is. You do see some magical rites going. You have never seen a battle like this. The walls are pierced almost immediately by the nature of what you are fighting. The army's doing their best to hold it off with aerial support. Do you summon the gem dragons?
Yeah.
As you do, that does go down and leaves the dragons unable to fight against, with notably a Topaz and Sapphire Ancient leading the aerial charge. Were this ever a sign that the world could be ending, you would think it was here. As you travel through with your flight, you make it, flying all the way through to the map that I've displayed. We're at the top of the tower. Theva is. I would like you to place your tokens on the map where you see fit. However, you may not go beyond this initial line, as that would immediately start combat. So below this line here, where I'm pointing, set your tokens. These towers are about 40 feet high.
We're still on
real
the
quick,
home
yeah.
screen.
Oh.
It's still on the regular.
Not
Sorry.
gonna lie, I'm on my iPad and it's being hella wonky.
All right, I'll put your token on then.
Alright, so
There you go.
not cross there
The-
yet. Okay.
The line was here,
Yes.
going across here,
Yes.
and we can't be below it.
You
Is that what you
cannot.
said?
No, you cannot be above it because where the ancient
Above,
gold is there.
okay.
There are some magical rights there. There is going to be a regional effect. There is going to be a sort of lair action. I call it. These are ritual actions.
Oh wait. Hey Alex, can you fix Roderick's? Cause isn't he? Would he take up 4 now?
Yes, got you.
Where did he go?
Oh, that's right. A big
Where did he go?
What? Okay, where did who go? Hello?
Richard.
Oh shit. Internet.
It's
Shitting on him.
internet. Yeah.
Okay. All good.
Before we proceed forward, I'm gonna give Anya the belt.
Anya, you have a strength of 30 now.
Okay.
Jesus.
Just give me a +3 to that. Thank you.
I mean, to be fair, probably the best to get the barbarian because I'm going to spoil this. This lady has over 1,000 HP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I
Someone
s-
drag
yeah.
and drop.
There's a reason I
Can you
gave you
drag
this
and drop
choice.
that shit?
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. This is going to be the hardest fight you will ever face. I'm going to wait for Richard to rejoin so that way we have him. We'll give it a go.
Can you drag and drop the belt into my inventory
Can
so that
do.
I could?
Also, for this fight,
Yeah.
you guys have 10 healing potions, 5 greater, and 2 supreme healing potions.
Right.
You would have
Eat
been
your
eaten.
total.
Is that each or between us?
Each. You don't really.
Okay.
You don't really have a dedicated healer. So 10 healing potions. 10. I'll put it in the chat. 10 healing
Thank you.
potions. 6 greater healing potions. 2 supreme. Let it not be said I'm trying to kill you. Yet.
Yeah, he says.
I don't think I've ever used a potion in a campaign with you. Is it a bonus action?
Bonus
or an
action,
actual
yes.
action?
Bonus
Okay.
action.
Bonus.
Here we go. I dragged and dropped it into my inventory. I have a 31 somehow.
I know why that is. Give me a sec to fix that.
Why do I have a 13-1?
I know why it is. Give me 1 second. There you go.
Grab another quickly.
My AC is a 24.
Yep, look, you guys are as prepared as you possibly can be. Also, your guys' rolls really lucked out, because I'm going to spoil this. If Cadmus had been in any one of those fights, you would have either had an Ancient Red Dragon working for the bad guy later in the campaign, you would have either had the Elven Emperor survive, and that would have cost some allies later, like for you guys in Campaign 3, or, God forbid, if he got Takarim, he would have he would have gotten that guy to join the cult of his own faction. And legit, that would have been a problem for you in Campaign 3 because he would have wanted revenge on the entire world for losing his love. Richard, you're back.
Yeah, sorry.
All good. So, you're good. So, Theva looks down at all of you, like the ritual, like the runes circling around the
Internet.
area. No, I get you. I get you. So, yeah, Theva looks down at all of you. I should not be surprised that it is you. All of you. You've been a real pain in my ass. A minor inconvenience in the grand scheme, but still an inconvenience. One that I no longer wish to tolerate. You cannot stop what is to come. With every death, she draws closer to this world. I don't need to beat you. I simply need you to be weakened for her arrival. And then all will be bliss and silent at long last. Anyone say anything?
Come on, stupid fucking make work.
Okay, yep, you're working. There you go.
Yeah, we can aim at.
Okay, there we go.
Anyone say-
Yeah, internet
anyone-
was.
Yeah, no, I get you.
You're fine.
Anyone say
you're
anything?
Fine.
I did not hear what she said.
The last thing she said
I'm
was,
sorry.
it's like fitting. You guys are here. This is the end. When I don't need to beat you. All I need to do is wait, and she will arrive, and finally the world will be bliss and silence.
Token.
So
The only Armin says only one thing, but if you I think Anya was about to say something. I'm sorry.
no, you could say something first because all Anya was literally going to do was walk up to her, and as soon as she said silence, she would just let out a howl.
You let a howl of defiance, Armin.
You want to see your wannabe goddess so badly, then, Theva? Fine. We've got no problem sending you to her.
I want this to be perfectly clear. There will be no mercy. There will be no last words shared. You will watch each other die as the skies continue to darken, and all hope drains from your soul and hearts.
Hope exists. Hope exists everywhere. You can't destroy that. That's a fact.
When hope permeates in all things, then what is one's recourse but to destroy all things? As you watch as she begins to grow a blue head, then a green head, then a black head, and then a white head, as she grows to a monstrously gargantuan tall shape, as though you were staring upon Athudan herself. As give me 1 second to get the official image. That was Durzapok. Thank you, Fizman's Treasury of Dragon. As this is what you see.
Oh fuck.
That's fun. So fun.
Mom, I want to go home.
I'm still waiting for. I'm still waiting for it to change on my end. It's still showing. It's still showing big ass Theva.
No, it is big ass
Oh,
Theva.
it's
The
so
token
hard.
is going to be big ass Theva. Yeah, I just want to show the art. As the
Check
five head
it's
looks
in
down,
Shadows of Menor.
Oh.
as the five head looks down at you. No. Let us meet the wrath of Fatudan with open arms together. As I need you all for the last time to roll initiative.
This is it, guys.
This
Theva
is the
must
Storm King Thunder. Wait.
Ruthlessness is.
24, 23,
on
22.
ourselves.
Please get us a
I'll just be
21.
done. I'll be just done here,
21.
guys.
24, 23, 20.
22, a 20.
Alex,
Yes.
did you say that Milka's character was going to be NPC'd? Would
Uh,
she be with us? Or
No, I'm
somewhere
gonna
else?
say for the sake of what I'm everything I'm keeping track of, I'm not, and that's what the healing potions are for. She's just gonna be fighting in the battle. That was if
Okay.
you guys wanted to talk or include her, but yeah, she's gonna be in the final battle, helping keep people alive because you guys, I think, would all realize, hey, the more people die, doesn't matter whose side, the stronger this gets.
Mhm.
Yeah, fair.
I'll just stay back here, guys.
Oh, that sucks.
Alrighty, I'll add on you to the list.
Aww.
He's still in front of me.
Alrighty, so there's going to be initiative 20 ritual action that I will add. Every round, I'm going to need someone to roll me a d6. By the way, as you look
Oh,
around in the
God.
buildings, there are people in chains, and it looks like, their life force is being drained out of them, so... I
Oh.
guess, yeah, there might be a timer. And
Oh.
yes, Lipia, before you
Okay.
ask it, Ethan is there. Lipia, it is
Okay.
your turn, as she is 60 feet above. This tower is 60 feet. She is looking down at all of you, 60 feet above.
Right. Okay. Okay, what do I want to do? I don't trust this ritual. Getting. Okay. I'm going to. What do I do? What do I do? Okay. How how many people are?
Too many to get out. I'm just gonna spoil this. They had a lot of
Okay.
prisoners. Like, I'll put it like this. Also, they're behind doors and walls. Like, getting them out would just put them in the line of fire. This is a 5-headed dragon. Their breath that you can wager their breath weapon's big. And remember, every death that happens only adds to the ritual.
Right. We need to kill Favor quickly if we can, but it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, it looks like she's the conduit for the ritual, so killing her might stop it. But you know, that's an easier said than done thing. 'Cause she's the one who's been activating it. So yeah, what do you do?
Okay. I'm going to summon my psychic blades, and I'm going to throw one of them at Favor.
All right.
22?
That will. Let me get that sheet back up. Sorry, that will miss.
I know.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right. What else are you gonna do?
I'm going to throw the other one.
All right. Second attack action, go. By the way, I am gonna be like 17
Yeah, no,
misses as
yeah.
you just throw. Doesn't seem to do anything.
And I'm going to try and see which building has Ethan in.
You would have seen him in this one right here, but again, like that's your prerogative, and he is equipmentless
Yeah.
and has nothing, and he's not in the best condition. That is, I'll say that took your bonus action to identify, so that is your turn.
Okay. I am going to move though. Not here. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Next up, Armin, it is your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna move out a little bit just to kind of spread out because it's a dragon. It's gonna have a breath weapon of some kind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna test the waters a little bit. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray at her using the
Okay.
Ashen Blades. That is a 5th
Yep.
level, so I make 6
Yep.
rays to shoot at her. Do that on my sheet. Okay, so here's the first one.
Miss.
I know a 14 misses.
I was gonna say, like, I'll call it miss.
Soft 20 miss.
Miss.
15. 25.
That hits.
Okay, so the AC is 25.
So 8 fire. 8 fire damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Miss.
18, I know misses.
That was 5.
26.
26, that hits.
There's 6 in total.
Right, that's right. Yeah, 26.
7 more.
Okay. Any other actions you got?
As a bonus action, I'm gonna activate a flame. I'm gonna activate Flame Blade and put it in my hand to boost my AC by 1. It's probably not gonna do anything there, but at the very least, because of dual wielder, that will work. And that'll be my turn.
Okay, Arya, it's your turn.
Okay, genuine question. Now that she is big, is the dragon in the back alerted?
That's a gold and they're chained. They're like clearly
Oh,
apart.
okay.
They're, yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'll put it like this: I'm not gonna put 2 dragons above ancient quality against you.
Well, wait,
Additional
you said-
question. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Mouse.
Yeah.
No, you go first. Go first.
Just guys, yeah. Just
Sorry.
Just one of you go, please.
Go. All right.
Okay. Additional question. With my twin daggers, if I am holding someone, do they teleport with me? Or no?
The daggers, either you go to the dagger or the dagger goes to you.
Yeah, I know, but if I throw the dagger and I want to teleport to it, if I am holding another person, do they come with me?
I'm gonna say no, because I did not put that in the item description.
Okay, that was my question. Right, so I am also going to create distance, so I'm gonna come over here. And I'm gonna do magic missile on her.
Okay.
Cool.
That's guaranteed damage, so
Yeah. So
I'm ignoring the dueling style part. of it,
don't
but
don't
yeah,
do the
I'm
dueling
ignoring. I'm
style.
ignoring it. But yeah. Alrighty, so
How
just
many do I get again?
3 at level 1, so 2 more.
Okay. I got it. 1, 2, 3. So 2, 4.
6 more. Okay.
Yeah. And then bonus action. Bonus. Can I do this? There's nothing really I can do because I haven't used any of my weapons, so. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I can't do anything.
Okay. Theva is going to.
It's Renee's turn.
I know, legendary
Yes,
action.
right.
Oh.
Ah,
Yeah. She's just gonna move her legendary action, and that's it for now.
okay.
Renee, it's your turn.
Yeah. In this big circular building, does it look like there's anyone inside it at all that we can see?
There are no windows on that one, so you don't know. You can see because there's windows on these 2 side ones, but the mage tower looking one, you cannot see.
Okay. This is gonna be a bit risky then.
To be honest, if there's anyone in there, I don't want to risk more sacrifices.
But
I'm just rolling.
well, what are you gonna do, Renee?
Okay. You know what? What Renee is gonna do is he's gonna cast. Is Theva like standing on the edge
Yes,
of
she's
the
standing
building?
on the edge. She's standing on the edge.
Okay. And how tall is the building? 60 feet?
60 feet is where she would be away from you.
Perfect. Renee is going to cast Disintegrate on the ledge and try and get her to fall off.
Okay. You do so. She falls. She takes no damage.
That's fine by me.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That is my turn. Well, Renee is gonna move over here, and that is the turn.
Okay.
But I'm assuming Theva is now on ground level.
She is. Alright,
Okay.
Theva's legendary action, second legendary action, she's gonna move to be right here.
Oh, this bitch. I know
Ritual
what she-
action.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna roll a d6, and then that person, whoever it rolled, is gonna have to. This is gonna go alphabetical order. That person's gonna need to make a charisma saving throw. 2.
We.
Ari, I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, that's so.
Ah, shit.
This is gonna be a high DC. I'm not gonna lie. This is the same DC. Nope, you fail. I need to roll me a d6.
Give her a look.
If you want to, go ahead. Ari, reroll.
Yeah, take one of the look rolls.
You
25.
fail still.
Ooh.
Roll me a d6.
3.
Your constitution decreases by 2 points.
Oh, God.
There were worse effects, by the way. The fact that you guys came early, it means that only one of you is being affected by this per ritual action.
Okay.
So Ari, lower your con by 2.
I did.
Okay, it's now Theva's turn. Theva is pretty smart, and her range is a 300-foot cone. I need all of you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I get
I'm not-
Oh boy.
I literally cannot
No,
pass.
Oh,
am
boy.
Does
using
evasion
one
help
of my
you?
look.
Evasion
Look.
counts, yes. Evasion counts.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, no, look on
I
that
don't
one,
think I have
and
to-
I'm adding and I'm also adding seismic.
Can I
Seismic
Silvery Barb's Armin
both.
as a
Can I
reaction?
do that? What's that?
yeah, you can.
So Armin, you have advantage, and then
That's ability, not save.
Ava will have disadvantage on the.
Well, she'll have an advantage on attack, but does not matter. So, you won't fail.
Even with
Ari,
that 26, give an
Even with that
advantage from
26,
Roderick?
you fail by 1.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a 27 DC. Holy shit.
yeah. Welcome to boss fights at 20th level. So, does anyone resist light acid damage?
Nope.
No.
Aw. No.
Alrighty, you are all
Sadly
going to take
not.
11d12 acid damage.
Ow.
Ari and Lipia, you're taking half of whatever this is, okay?
Oh, okay.
Because evasion.
Yeah,
This
because
is a
of
dex save.
evasion.
Yeah, evasion.
20, 34. I'm not done. 34. 45, 50, 55,
Oh, God.
62, 63 points of acid damage. Cut down half to 31 for Lipia and Ari, but 63 for the rest of you.
As a reaction, I'm
Okay.
gonna use an endurance point to reduce that by 20, which is because of my sword
43.
saint level.
You take 43 instead.
So 43. Ow. Still, but still.
Yep. She is then going to fly about I'd say 60 feet in the air.
You little shit.
Yep, she is a dragon. She's going to play it smart. All right, Anya, it is your turn.
Okay. She's 60 feet in the air.
Yes, and I'm going to say all your fly effects were activated because that's how you got here. So everyone who has the ability to fly, you are able to with your items or your abilities.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm the barbarian.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at something.
I'm going
fine.
to rage, which gives me an extra 15 feet of movement, so I have 65 feet of movement, and I'm gonna go straight towards her.
Okay, you can do so.
I can't move my token, by the way, so
I'll move it.
my
Okay,
apologies.
you're within 60.
Kick her dick in.
Thank you. And should I reckless?
Your call.
Should I reckless?
You know she has a above 22 AC, so that's your call, honestly.
I have 24.
You got this, Anya. Kick her dick in.
I won't right now. Actually, you know what? I will.
Okay, roll with advantage
Just
then.
this one.
24
33?
Yeah, 33 just hit. It hits. It doesn't just hit. It hits.
Okay. And then
31.
my second attack.
28 hits.
28.
26,
So-
35. Sorry, normally I let you guys do this, but I know, this is like the fights, and I don't want anyone to have to go to bed. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know some
fine.
people are gonna probably try and
It's a
stay up
lot.
later, but I don't want to be unfair to them. All right, so that was your 2 attacks. Anything else you'd like to do?
That is everything that I need. So from here on, all of her attacks have
Have advantage.
disadvantage against everybody except me.
Okay, and she has advantage against you. She's gonna legendary action.
No, she has advantage against me
Yes.
right now.
Yes. She's gonna legendary action. She's gonna make a ferocious bite against you.
Hello.
That is a natural trying to hit you.
Yikes. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna do the piercing damage first, so that way you could just reduce that.
Okay.
46 piercing damage, cut down half to 23.
Okay, 20. Okay, minus 23. What else?
All right, and this you don't resist at all. 10, 21, 28, 36, 38 points of force damage.
I don't resist that.
Yep, that, and I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw unless you're immune to the frightened condition.
I don't think I'm actually immune to that.
All right, roll a.
Why would I? Why wouldn't I be?
Well, to be fair, this is the most terrifying thing you've ever seen in your life. So, roll me a wisdom save.
Yeah.
You are now frightened of Theva.
Oh well.
We'll give you that. Or, all right, Roderick, it is your turn.
I'd like to do the thing
Describe the thing.
that I was telling you about. Okay, so I have to roll an insight check.
That would
I
be your
believe
action.
I do have advantage thanks to my rune.
Okay.
Yes, I have advantage thanks to my rune.
All right. Most of them seem unwilling, but it's hard to gauge all of them. And I'm just gonna say this: there's more than 200 because there are many people in these buildings you cannot see. That was your action, though, to do the insight.
Okay. Okay, bonus action. I'm gonna go ahead and let us fucking. What do I want to do? Sorry. I think we're going to. She's gonna be a bitch about it too. I'm going to 5th level mass cure wounds on everybody.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You do so. Just roll it. You guys had your health. We're gonna move on.
Okay, my turn.
Oh wait, mass cure wounds, dude. Mass cure wounds is an action.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Sorry,
but
it's,
yeah,
it's
there's-
mass healing word. My bad. I looked
Yeah,
at the wrong fucking thing.
reroll for mass healing word.
Wait, where? Hold on.
Anya, she's gonna legendary action attack you.
Oh wait, I don't have that anymore.
Okay, then yeah, that
What the
you
fuck?
like use your bonus
Why
action.
is it
for
on one
anything
sheet? Why is it on one sheet? My bonus action, I'll give Armin. I'll give Anya Bardic.
else? Okay, there you got Bardic. Anya, does a 37 hit you?
Yeah.
I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
I get advantage of rage.
Yes, because you're enraged. You managed to avoid
Nice.
being knocked prone. You managed to not being prone, but you do take 36 damage, cut down half to 18. Lipia, it's your
Please.
turn.
Right. Going to jump in the air and spread my wings.
Okay.
And ooh, how far is she from me?
She is approximately 80 feet from you.
Right. I've only got a. My flying speed's not going to get me there.
It's
but
60, but you can bonus action dash. It's your call.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do bonus action dash.
Okay.
To about here.
Okay.
And shit. That would mean I can't get away after that. Can I? No, I can't.
All right.
I'm going to use. Ooh, I'm going to attack her with one of my daggers.
Okay, roll to hit. 27 hits.
Okay.
You
Eight
mean the
damage.
psychic daggers, right?
No. Normal dagger.
Oh, well in that case, it does nothing. It's a mundane dagger. She's immune to non-magical damage.
Ah, crap. Okay, fair. I wanted to see if it would do anything.
It does
but
not.
okay.
You can add a divine smite to it, but that's the best you're gonna get.
Yeah, okay, I'll add a smite to it.
Okay, go ahead. This is not a fiend, by the way. This is classified as a dragon, so no extra damage.
Yeah. So that's just one. No, wait, that's 2 D8, D10s, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
D8s. You're right. It's D8s.
Okay. Okay, 11 damage.
11 radiant. Definitely stings a little, but not as much as you were hoping. Again, not fiend. You have a second attack. What do you want to do?
Yep. Right. I am going to be using a psychic blade this time.
Okay, roll to hit.
Nope.
15 misses. So as you swing, one, you get some of the radiant, but the
Yep.
rest doesn't work. Armin, it is your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to try and kind of move a little bit. This is the final fight. We got to give it everything we have. So
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Firestorm and just kind of I'm gonna cast Firestorm on her, and I'm just gonna kind of do it in a horizontal line across Theva's body.
Okay. What does she
I need her to make a DC 19 Dex save.
All right, she failed, but she's going to use legendary resistance to pass instead.
Okay, that works. Burns one of them at least. She takes. Oh, ignore that bursting embers. My bad. I don't know what that was.
15, basically.
In case I attack. 15 fire damage.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Yes, I'm gonna Dragon Surge. I'm gonna use 2 focus points of Dragon Surge, and then I'm going to cast another Scorching Ray at her.
Okay. Roll them. At this point, man, just roll
Okay,
the
first-
just roll the hits and I'll let you know.
1,
Fail.
2.
I'll roll
That's
a
in
D100.
that one.
Yeah, I'll roll a D100.
14, 20, and 26.
Those two
Consistently
hits.
getting.
Well, fuck. Roll the nat 1 damage.
Ignore that.
Yeah, Lippia.
That was 9 for the first one.
Actually, Lippia. Oh wait, for the damage to her, or okay, no, I see which one. You're doing.
That's
Okay.
for the
Roll against-
attack. That was
Yeah,
for
roll
the
against
attacks.
her. Roll against her.
8, and then 5.
Lippia, you take
for
10
the
fire
nat one.
damage.
Okay, fair.
I knew it. High nat 1
All
severity.
right. That is
always.
anything else you want to do on your turn?
That is all I can do.
All right, Aria, it's your turn.
It's not
Okay,
bad.
moving up here, I'm gonna throw. Oh god, throw one of the twin daggers on her because you said she's 60 feet in the air?
Yes.
Okay, because that's the range. 60.
She's big enough that you can land on her. Yes.
Okay. So, I am assuming that didn't hit. So that's
22. That misses, unfortunately. So you do fly like you're in her range. You can like you're not on her, I'd say, because you didn't hit, but you are able to like quick slash and like punch if you want to.
Okay, so, yeah, okay, I will, do the twin dagger again. 29.
29 hits. You do hit her. Would you like to teleport onto her?
Yeah,
Alrighty.
and then three baps. Ignore the dueling style. 23, 23, 27.
Okay. 23s. All those hits. So 21, 29 points of damage. Not bad. All right.
And then agile parry to raise my AC.
Okay, you are falling. However, like you are on her. My bad. So you're good. Renee, it's your turn.
Okay. Renee is gonna move up. Where is it? And what Renee is going to do is he's going to cast Paradox.
All right, put that on screen for me.
So, what is happening is he is reversing the breath weapon.
Okay, regain that HP. However, I'm gonna say she has it back then if that's the case. Like, that's how I'm gonna rule that. Alright, so you guys do heal the 63, or in this case, Ari and that 41.
Oh. And as a reaction as well,
I believe that's damage is yours to take, right?
The creature that took the action.
The creature that took the
Okay.
action.
That's kind of a busted spell. Like, I'll allow it, but that's busted. Put that out there.
It's a 9th level
It
spell.
is a 9th
too,
level
so-
spell.
It's a nice little
to be
spell, but
fair,
like you
so-
are reducing damage and giving it back. Like I will say, that's a little busted, but I'm allowing it. The creature
There's
that's-
more busted, let's be
let's
honest.
see. The
That's
creature-
a 9th level spell, dude. 9th level spells have to be busted.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Again, I'm
Yeah.
not arguing against it. I'm not
Ninth
arguing
level.
against it. But anyways. But yeah.
we
but
know.
you know what?
It's just-
As with my cloak of Mage's Prowess, I'm going to use my reaction to make that full damage as well.
Okay, so I guess gotta add another 28 to it.
Ugh. Well, I know who she's mad at now.
Well, I mean, to be fair, she has that weapon back. Alright, alright, so 28. Okay. Got it. Alright, is that your turn?
That is Renee's turn.
Okay. Alrighty, let's see who this ritual action affects this time. Five. Let's see, let's go down to your sheet. Funny enough, Renee, I need you to roll me a d6.
Uh-oh.
Well, first off, I need to roll me a charisma saving throw. My bad. First, let's do that.
Charisma saving
Charisma save.
throw. Is this a magic effect?
I will give you advantage. I'll put it like that. Because you're a gnome, you do have advantage, technically.
Yeah.
But it is not a spell. Yeah, you fail.
Seven.
Roll me a d6.
Ugh. 4.
Oh no.
Your intelligence is -2 now. Like, -2 for your intelligence.
Oh,
Oh, that's forever, by the way.
wizard.
By the way, that's not until long rest. That is forever.
Fuck.
Hey,
That,
you know-
for a
Dude.
wizard, that's not right.
No.
no, but it's what's
We were in a
happening.
boss fight.
You're in a boss fight where this is actual stakes. It's now Theba's turn. Yeah, I need everyone but Ari to make me another dex saving throw.
Right.
Oh boy.
Come on.
That's one. I know that.
Yeah,
fix
right.
that.
What's a mess?
Want to see who can't pass this at all? Me, because I have a 1. Literally can't pass the save.
I mean, if you not 20, I think he usually treats
No.
it like that.
Not for this one. This is a level 20 boss fight.
No.
Fair.
No.
Yeah, so you guys are taking a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, I'm still cunning that.
Oh
kind of-
god, that is mean.
Painful?
Yeah.
Is it?
I-
Is it
24.
acid again?
36, yes. 36, 46, 57.
Yeah, no.
1 second,
Dodge.
guys, sorry, just 57. 57. 69. 71. 72. 78.
Oh,
86 points of acid damage to you all.
it's fucking
Yeah,
acid
no.
breath again.
No. I'm
Olivia?
palming that.
Okay, first All right, 86. Libya, you only take 43. What are you doing?
I'm uncanny dodging it.
You already have evasion. That's what that's for. So you take
Oh,
43
yeah,
instead.
evasion.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that includes you,
I'm gonna
Armin.
use.
Okay, so
I'm gonna use another endurance.
86. 86.
66.
She ain't happy.
Fuck, bro.
Anya, it
I'm
is
not
your turn.
happy. Oh, I hate this bitch.
And you're
So-
frightened. You are frightened of her, speaking of.
Mm.
You can attack her, it's just your attack's will have disadvantage unless you're reckless.
Would it be considered flanking because Ari's on top of her?
I'm gonna. She does have 5 heads, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Because, like, 2 of those heads are definitely looking at Ari, and the rest are looking at you. So, yeah, I'm gonna say no. For the sake of balance, no.
Okay. Alrighty then. I'm gonna go for the base of the heads.
Okay. Are you recklessing?
Yeah, so I could counter
The disadvantage.
Yeah, the disadvantage.
Alright. Roll to hit.
36.
That hits. 23, 29 points of damage. 19's gonna miss.
Okay. And then
Yeah, you have Bardic.
You do have Bardic.
I do have Bardic,
It's
but I
10.
don't think it's gonna. I don't think
It
the
might
AC is
matter.
Gonna...
The 23
it's
did
a
hit. I'll give you that.
D10.
It's a D10.
It's a D10.
It's a D10.
I'll give
Yeah,
it a
I'm
shot.
10th level.
I
Dummy
can't
thick,
have
picked
time,
up
oh my
even.
God.
All right, so roll a D10. I'm gonna be honest. You have a good likelihood of hitting with that. You got just what you needed to hit.
Okay. There we go.
For the win.
There's another damage.
Clean shit.
Um.
Clean uppercut.
All right, so 27, 36. Added with that 29, that is 36 plus 29. That is 65 points of damage. Not bad.
I'm just checking my stuff just in case.
Okay, all good. I got manually, okay. All right.
Okay, no.
Roderick, it is your turn.
Continue onward.
Okay. I'm gonna move over to Armin. He's in 30 feet. I'm gonna try and yeet the fuck out of Armin. Actually, first, bonus action
Yeet the
Goliath
fuck out of
smite.
Armin.
All right, you're a gargantuan creature now.
Roderick looks at Armin. I'm picking him up and yeeting him at fucking Theba.
Wait, what?
Full force.
Athletics.
I have advantage because of Goliath from Giant
Triple.
Smite. Fee, fi,
Wait.
fo, fum. Yeet that motherfucker into the sun!
I have
You
a-
managed to land him. Armin,
I
roll a
tried
strength
putting
save
it
to,
on
to
him,
stay on her.
but it's not like
Oh, strength save
Yep, strength
it's
save.
actually like stringy.
at 18.
I'll say that's enough with his athletics just to get you on. He got a good advance points on you. All right,
Okay,
Action
those are all your
surge.
actions. Action surge. Okay.
Roderick is going to use his flight to go into her and start fucking swinging.
All right.
With which one? We're gonna go with the spear,
Okay.
and in his main hand. First attack.
21 misses.
That is fuck. Second attack.
26 hits.
Cool. Fucking this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna do a blade flourish. I'm gonna do defense flourish. So I'll roll that separately. First,
Okay, go.
fucking that, and then Blade Flourish.
20 or 14, 24.
And I get.
You get one.
And then I get one.
Hey, damage
and,
is damage.
Yeah.
and that is all I can do.
All right, she's gonna legendary action. Ari, she has disadvantage because Vanya's rage. Good news, that's fair to nat 20, but that is still a 26 to hit you.
Sorry, what?
26 to hit you, Ari.
Could I...
She's biting you specifically, I might add.
Yeah.
All right.
that's-
So I need to make me a wisdom saving throw if you're not immune to frighten.
Give me 2 seconds. So wisdom save. 15.
You are frightened of Theva now as you take 29 points of piercing damage and... Oop, that's the wrong die. $29 points of piercing and 24 points of force.
Yeah.
So 52 in total.
Force and what?
Force and piercing. So 50 in total. Or 52 in total. You are now up under the frightened condition.
Okay.
Okay, that is her legendary action. Lippy, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 20, 25, and 30.
Okay.
I'm gonna summon Craven Edge, and I'm gonna whack her with it.
Okay, technically you're not flanking as there is not someone behind you, and again, the 5 heads.
That's
So,
fine.
but you
that
are out
is
of range.
fine.
Yeah, but still, breath weapon is not an issue anymore.
I know. Let's see, Craven Edge.
All right, 18 misses. Second attack. 29 hits.
29.
That hits.
And I'm adding a smite. Because all... Actually, no, I'm going to be adding a different kind of smite, because I have those.
Okay, what are you adding?
And I've got it prepared.
What are you adding?
I'm adding a raffle smite.
All right, for reference, next time, make sure to declare that beforehand, but I'll allow it
Right,
as bonus
sorry.
action. But yeah,
I-
go ahead. What stage do you need to make?
Hmm?
What stage do you need to make for Raffle Smite?
Right, I'll pop it up. I think it is...
Wisdom.
Okay, the yes, well, DC. She needs to make a DC 18.
Fails, but she's going to use her second legendary resistance to pass that.
Okay. So let's give that the damage. So 10.
And then the smite damage still goes off, so -1 smite. Someone's psychic. Okay, good to know.
Yep.
She is actually going to legendary action attack you with her tail, Lippia. She has disadvantage against you because of
Yep.
Anya. That being said, that is still a 28 to hit you.
That hits.
Lippia, I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Right. Plus 5.
Fail. And it's already adding the +5. You're going to take
Okay.
25 points of bludgeoning damage as you are knocked prone, which means you fall 60 feet. Meaning you are
Ooh.
going to take...
Boss fight, boss fight, boss fight. 12, 15.
17 more points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so 5 plus 17 is 20.
You are now prone on the ground as you were just knocked the fuck down.
Fuck. Oof.
There's her last one. Armin, it's your turn.
All right, it's my back. I'm going to try to cut at her wings to try and get her out of the sky because her flight is her biggest advantage.
Okay.
All right, first attack.
21
Say
misses.
21. I know that misses. 29.
hits. So I was going to say this nat 20 is the only thing that's going to do real damage on that one.
I kind of figured, but I'm still
Good.
trying.
Yep, good.
It is. Ooh, wow. Okay.
She's looking a bit more rough.
24, 28, 38 for the
Yep,
first.
Yep. I'm already ahead of you, man. Sorry, I just I'm trying to
Third
keep this running.
yeah,
fast.
third attack.
30 hits.
30.
23
That is
damage. Not
23 more. I'm gonna use an endurance point to make an additional attack against her.
bad. Okay.
Or additional attack.
Yeah,
30 again.
hits.
So,
Okay.
21
She's
more.
looking decently. She's looking a little chunky rough now. Okay. But
Bonus.
she's still up.
Bonus action. I'm gonna flame blade attack her.
Okay.
17 misses.
Yeah, 17 misses.
I'm not done yet. I'm going to use 2 focus points for scatter petals to make 2 more attacks because of that. I have that
Okay.
with flame blade. Oh, ignore. I'm sorry. I meant to make an attack.
Yeah. It's
Ignore
fine.
that
You
damage.
Just roll it.
14 misses.
16
16
misses.
misses. That's fine.
All right. At this
And then
point-
fuck it. I'm gonna use 3 focus points for Dragon Surge.
Okay, go ahead. Just roll it, man. At this point, just 30 hits.
30. I'm gonna just roll my attacks. 27
Yeah,
and
they all hit.
34.
25, 18,
18
25,
and
so
25
15,
more.
68. All right, she's
All
looking
right,
pretty
and
rough.
that'll be my turn.
Legendary action, she's going to move up and start spinning. I need Armin and Ari to either make a dex or strength saving throw of your choice. DC matches hers, so 27.
Okay. 19.
No.
Oh, I
You
get the
are
nat
both
ones out
gonna-
of the way.
You both are going to fall, and that's going to be from 100 feet, so give me a sec to roll.
Oh boy.
10d10. Ari, you do have a reaction that will negate some of this.
I have.
So if you want to roll that in advance, go ahead. I need to pick up some dice because they spell.
Take to 5 times my monk level.
This is gonna hurt.
You specifically at this point, because I think if it's 5 times her monk level, she might actually be immune. Because like the most she can take is 10d10. So even if I rolled all hundreds,
If you rolled max 100.
Yeah, I'm immune to 100 damage.
Yep. So Ari, you take nothing. Did I get all the dice?
Nice.
I think I did. I'll have to check later.
Oh boy, this is gonna hurt.
Yes, it is. This is 10d10.
Was Renee's intelligence reduced by -2 or to -2?
So
Sorry.
if you're at 20, you're in 18.
Okay.
There you go. I think that's the best way I can explain it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I gotta get more d10s. Okay. Already? Oh, wow. Holy fuck.
Good or bad rolls?
D7. 77 points of bludgeoning damage, Armin.
Ooh! Ow! That's
As you are now prone on the ground, and she's 100 feet up in the air. Ari, you are also on the ground?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Ari, it's your turn. She's 100 feet up.
Yeah, I'm also not frightened by her anymore because I have stillness of mind.
Okay, so that took an action, so that was your action.
Bonus action. Can't really do much
Oh.
when she's so high up in the air. I'll move over here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Renee, it is your... Actually, no, legendary action. Last one of the round. She's going to move right here. And descend a little bit, so she's within 60 feet. Renee, it's your turn.
oh fuck you.
Okay. Okay. You know, you fuck this bitch. Moving up towards Armin, I'm gonna use second reaction, or my reaction for this turn, to regain a spell slot. And we are going to cast Meteor Swarm right on top of her.
Okay, that's a dex save.
Yep.
Ooh.
That is a... You do get a... That is a 19. Now, you do have a +3 to your save, so whatever your normal thing is, add +3 because of your item. So that's a 19.
So my regular save is 18.
Okay, then she fails. She's gonna use a third legendary resistance to pass that.
Still takes half damage.
Still takes a fuck ton of damage. You're not wrong. So she is immune to the fire. I'm just gonna point that out. She takes. Armin has the ability to, Armin's
bludgeoning.
weapons and abilities let him negate that, but that is still 75 cut down in half to 37. She's looking pretty haggard at this point. She's bleeding profusely. All right, I'm gonna roll a d6. Let's see who this affects. Third, I believe that is gonna be either Armin or Ari.
I was 2.
Yep. So Armin, I need to roll me a charisma saving throw.
I'm gonna ask you a question. I have a +4 to my charisma save. Can I even pass that?
No, you cannot.
Yeah, so no point.
Roll a d6. Roll a d6. Your
2.
dexterity is -2.
Fuck you.
Jesus. The dice want us to be weak.
All right, Theva, I need to roll her a d6. I'm going to roll this on screen to be fair, to see if she gets her breath weapon back. Yes, she does!
Of course.
damn.
No one
Of
can
course
go...
she
Okay, guys. No one can go shenanigans. I did that as fair as I possibly could have.
We know.
I need quite literally everyone to make me a dex save.
Can't pass it, so no point, but I will use my reaction to Stone's Endurance.
Oh,
Libya,
man.
you take no damage.
You know what? I'm gonna use my chronology thing to pass and gain a level of exhaustion.
Okay. Ari, you're
Whatever it
taking
is,
half
I
damage.
get it reduced by 16.
Okay.
Because I can't
Anya,
pass the save.
Anya, I need yours, as well as... let's see. Roderick, you said you're just gonna have... Yeah, okay. Anya,
What do you need from me?
Yeah,
dex save.
I have a 1. I
A
have a
dex
plus
save?
1 to my
dex
dex.
save.
Okay. Already, I have advantage on these.
Danger sense, we love it.
Danger sense, but it's not being useful right now. 20.
Uh, 20? Alright, so everyone but Lipia fails. Lipia, you're gonna take no damage because of your thing.
Hey.
Ari, you're taking half damage. So, 21,
However,
22, 33, 45,
How much?
45. One second, I'm not done. 45, 51, 58, 69, 79,
God.
79,
damn, dude.
90 points of damage. This time it is going to be lightning.
can
Oh my God, fuck you. I'm gonna
throw
use an
a
endurance
channel
point.
Divinity straight back at her.
Okay, what's the channel
I'm
divinity?
gonna probably go into relentless rage.
Yes.
Uh,
believe
all right.
it.
I believe that's. I think I
hang
know which one
on.
you're talking about. That's a wisdom save. It's the rebuke the violent.
Yes. Yes.
I'll
rebuke the
roll it.
violence.
Natural one.
Wait,
she
how
fails.
much damage did we all take?
90.
Who passed? Who failed?
Livia
Everybody failed?
Everyone but Livia failed. Ari takes half because of evasion. So 45 for Ari, none for Livia, and the rest of you 90.
I'm gonna use an endurance
Oh
point
my
to reduce
God.
that to
Renee
How
70.
much
Thing to
does
pass.
rebuke the violence do?
I'm sorry,
Shit.
Renee.
How much does rebuke?
Same damage if on a fail. So she's taking 45. Renee, you were saying something?
Okay.
Renee used his convergent future to
Pass.
pass. Yeah.
You take 45 instead. Okay, she is pretty wounded because you did that. She's down to 1 legendary resistance, and she is pretty wounded. Anya, it is your turn.
Go Borf. Oh, you can't even move towards her.
I
You
gotta
can.
move closer.
Yep.
Move closer. Come closer.
Come closer, and I just can't pull myself
need you.
away. But anyways,
I need you to move her closer, literally.
And I just can't.
Okay. I might as well. Was I supposed to roll a save for the frighten?
Yes. Let me double check that ability though. It might just have ended on the end of her turn. Okay, yeah, you're no longer frightened. It was until the end of her next turn. So yeah, that's past
Okay.
sense.
Bitch.
Like I said, I'm keeping track of a lot. I'm sorry, guys. Like I'm behind the scenes. I'm rolling a lot for your NPC. Speaking of which, start of next round, that ritual is going to get a little stronger because people are dying.
Yeah, kind of.
24.
That hits. Well,
25.
do the damage for this first one, please, just so I can.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as you strike into her, you've pegged her heart true, and as she's about to fall, you watch as the scales begin to crack and shine, and as it breaks, you watch as all her wounds are healed, and she's back up. Second health bar, ladies and gents.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
And now she has mythic actions.
Fuck you.
Okay, Anya, second attack hits.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't like you doing that damage, Anya, and I think she's gonna try and take care of you in a moment.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think she's gonna try and get rid of you.
Don't you fuck
Yeah,
care.
33 points of damage, not bad. Alright, is that all you can do your turn?
That is. I mean, I could do a claw attack, like an ice claw attack,
If you want to.
but I think she's immune to cold.
She is immune to cold, yes. Like that, it's not a spoiler. She is
Yeah, so it's not worth it.
Alright, Anya, legendary action, hurl through Avernus. I need you to make me a DC 25 charisma saving throw.
I'm not gonna pass that. I can't pass that.
Okay, you are banished to Avernus until the start of her next turn.
Oh.
As you are taking...
Avernus?
Yes, Avernus.
Question, is that a spell?
No, it is not.
No, it's a legendary It's a legendary action.
It's a mythic action, sir.
Oh, so I get to
It still uses
I
legendary
get to
actions.
fucking chill with Morthos for a little bit. Okay.
26. 1 second, I gotta roll damage. 26. 43. 47. 50 points of psychic damage to you, Anya.
50?
50. That was her first mythic action. As Anya, you're out.
Fucking Christ.
Yep. As start of her turn, you are God.
It's okay.
Roderick, it is your turn. As you watch
Not a
this,
stupid
you guys
idea.
watch his chains wrap around Anya's fur and yank her back down to hell. You recognize that smell of sulfur.
Yeah. I'm basically Roderick's going full fucking
Too bad. I'm
flight.
the
I'm just gonna move
scariest
her
thing in hell right
to this
now.
side. I'm gonna try and fucking grapple her because I'm probably the only one who can.
Roll athletics.
With advantage thanks to fucking Giant's Might. That is a 33.
She is effectively grappled.
He's just
Hell
like
yeah.
basically jumps on her back and grabs all the heads and just like pulls them in. He's like, I can't hold her for long.
You're not wrong, because she's going to legendary action. She's going to flare. Every creature within a 60-foot radius, which is all of you except for Anya, must make me a dexterity saving throw.
Can't
Yeah,
pass
because
that.
right now I'm literally like
Does evasion?
This
Carrying
Yes,
everything in
it
hell.
does. Again, every dex save evasion helps. It's either you fail, you take half, you succeed, you take nothing.
Yeah.
Lippy, you're
evasion.
taking half. Yep, same thing.
I-
Renee, you still
I
fail.
can't even pass it, so
Armin?
it's not worth it.
I rolled a 20, so I know I failed.
Okay. You guys are taking not as much as the breath weapon, but still a decent amount of damage.
I'm at 34, so I'm probably gonna go down, to be honest.
We'll see.
I think I'll go down to
61 at the
16,
moment.
19, 24, 29, 36 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down. Fucking hell.
Okay, so
Acid.
56 minus.
36
what-
cut down half is 18. So Ari and Libya, you're taking 18 instead. Armin, you are down.
Ah, of course.
What says? Okay.
Oh, thank you.
I could probably get to him.
Welcome back.
No, wait. Renee's closer.
It's your call, man. You are. Yeah, you did. You're on. Yeah.
Hunter still has her grappled.
Yep.
He's still up.
What do I do?
Kaiju battle.
Yeah, but it is your turn. Yeah, that was her last legendary action of the
Right.
round. Because those two cost a lot.
I'm gonna run over here and I'm going to pour one of the potions down Armin's neck.
Which one?
I'm going to pour one of the greater healing potions.
The 44 plus 4. That is going to be your action. Giving it to someone else as an action. Do yourself bonus action.
That's fine. That's
I
fine.
have some things I need to roll now.
So it's roll 4d4 plus 4.
Yep, 44 plus 4.
I have
16.
16 health.
I also need to roll 5 of my hit die to regain those hit points
Okay.
as well because of Lord of Cinder.
Okay, that's fine. Roll them. Lipia, that was your action.
2,
Bonus
3,
actions?
4, 5.
Any more bonus
30.
actions?
Any bonus action, because you use your
40.
action. Do you have any bonus actions you'd like to do?
Right. I'm going to give myself a greater potion.
56.
Okay, roll 44 plus 4. Do that. Armin, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm back up. He's gonna get up. That hurt. I didn't like that. As my bonus action, Flame Blade is gone. I am instead going to activate. He's gonna call on this. He's gonna go, Ty, I need your help right now. Snow knows what I'm talking about. As a bonus action, you see one of the one of these little scales begin to glow from his necklace. As I activate Ty's scale, and I am effectively for 1 minute under the effects of a potion of speed, so I'm hasted.
Okay, good to know. All right, so what else would you like to do?
I'm lunging right at her ass.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, first things first.
I would be so proud.
I know. All right, I'm gonna two-hand this shit. I'm just gonna try and swing at her. That I know that 21 misses. That's okay.
I'll call it. Miss.
18 miss.
Natural 20 hits.
Natural 20.
Good
Wait,
hit.
Sorry, I hate to jump in, but she's grappled.
Grapple. I'm
I
gonna
have
say
her
this.
grappled, remember?
I'm gonna put it like this. She's able to wiggle enough that you're not gonna get the advantage on.
Ah,
the-
bullshit.
All right, fair enough.
Look, she has 5 heads, man. You can't grapple all of them. Like, you don't have the width to do
I'll fucking try. I'm small enough.
30, 36.
That bursting embers was actually supposed to be doubled.
I'll just add another 14. I'll just add another 14. That's fine.
Hasted action. I'm gonna try to make another attack.
29.
29.
That's- I'm
That's
ignoring,
more.
I'm ignoring the 13 because I think that only costs once per turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
sorry
All right,
about that.
anything else you want to do?
Fuck it. 4 points for Dragon Surge. I'm gonna make 3 more attacks. 23.
Just hits.
That natural 1. I'm gonna use a focus point for overwhelming advance to re-roll that.
Okay. Still
18.
misses, but
Better
not
than a
much.
nat 1.
Yeah, better than that one.
Are
Eh.
you kidding me?
You tried.
I think I can't. I don't think that I can
Reaction
use
silver barbs.
Ooh.
That's okay. That's fine. Yeah, that works. Let's see what we
I'm-
got.
You know you rolled high for that.
You had advantage, so you get advantage on this rather
Yay.
Yeah, 33
Okay.
hits. 33 hits. 13.
13 more.
And she
You
gets
knew, I know you
disadvantage
rolled
on her
high
next
on that.
thing.
Okay.
What did you roll? I'm kind of curious.
By the way, I forgot to describe this. The runes are getting a little bit more bolden. Like, the aura around you is getting a little heavier. The ritual action's getting a little stronger. So, yep. Alright, alright, Armin, anything else you're gonna do?
That is all that I can
Ari, it's
do.
your turn.
Okay, dagger time. 27.
That hits.
Yeah, trying to get on her back again. I know
You
Roderick's
are
already
able
like
to.
on her back.
You're able to. You're able to.
But-
I'd say with her grapple,
okay.
like that, at least like that's enough to get you on. All right.
Yeah. 27 again.
Yep.
And then 26.
Hits.
Natural 20.
Okay.
23.
23 just hits. Okay,
Yep.
that's your turn. Renee, it's your turn.
Okay. Renee's gonna use his supreme healing potion.
Okay. Supreme Healing Potion. Let me check what that is. I believe that is 8d4 plus something, but D&D.
10d4 plus 20, apparently.
Yep, that's about right. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Roll it. That's your bonus action. What do you want to do for your main action? 48 health back. Not bad. What do you want to do for your main?
He is going to he's gonna cast Reality Break.
Okay, put that on screen. Okay, yep. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, target. Okay, wisdom save.
Yep.
She passes. I'm not gonna. Yeah, she passes.
You would have had disadvantage because of the fucking silver
Right.
bar.
She still passed. Actually, my bad. She
Oh,
failed, but she's got a
good.
legendary action to succeed. She has 4 of those left. Because guess what? Mythic, when that happens, you get those legendary resistance back.
Oh boy.
So yeah,
Mhm.
this had no
Yes.
effect on her. I'm sorry, Renee.
Oh, it was good effort.
Okay, her turn.
Good try, man.
Ritual action. I'm gonna roll 2d6. Okay, so it did. So 3. Oh, so Armin and Renee, I need you to roll me another d6. Roll me a d6 each. Oh, well, my bad. Charisma save first. My bad. My apologies.
I can't. I'm not gonna fail that either way.
Okay, so roll a d6. Renee, charisma save. You do have advantage. Fail. Armin, your intelligence is -2. Renee, your charisma is -2.
Okay. Fuck this stupid ability score reducing bullshit.
None of you have tried to cast Dispel Magic or Dispel Evil and Good on this. I just want to point that out.
What is it?
Nah, don't worry about it. It's Seva's turn. I'm gonna roll this
Damn
on.
it.
I'm gonna roll this on screen again to see if she gets it back. She does not. She finally does not get her breath weapon back. That was kind of ridiculous how much she did.
Finally.
However, that being said, she is going to bite you, Roderick.
Even a grapple? Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, she has 3 heads.
I don't know.
Whoops, sorry. No, not what I wanted to do.
Okay. Oh, okay. Good thing audience disadvantage still in effect, because that would have been a natural 20. Instead, that is a 34.
Okay. That does hit. Is any of the damage not magical?
You
Am I
didn't
assuming
activate your
correct?
armor. You did not activate your armor.
Well, no. It's the passive one is he is resistant to it. If he activates
Okay,
the room,
fine. Yes,
the
then
armor
yes.
is immune.
31 cut down half to 15. 31 cut down to 15.
Oh, jeez. Fuck. Hey guys, I'm gonna go down.
15.
Okay.
So you're good.
I'm still good.
30 points of force damage.
Yeah, now I'm down.
Okay, you fall. She is no longer grappled. She is going to attack you with her claw, Ari. Well, yippee for me if she hits. Still at a disadvantage. That is still a 32 to hit you.
Yeah.
Alrighty, you are now grappled as you take 15 points of damage. She's gonna fly up her 120 feet, by the way. And she's gonna drop you and let you get hit by the tail as she does that.
Like a fucking baseball.
Wow, that was the same roll either way. 37 to hit you.
Home
Yeah.
run.
So you're gonna be. I need you to roll me a strength save, technically, but you're still falling. This is to see if you can maybe catch on.
Would slow fall even help at all?
It will reduce it by 100.
Okay.
And you're going to be taking 18d10, so yes, it will help you not die.
20 strength save.
You fail. You're taking... Yeah, so you're being knocked prone, so you're going to fall on the ground prone. 25 points of bludgeoning damage for the tail. You only take 15 bludgeoning damage because of the 100 reduced. Anya, you are back, however. You are back, Anya.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay. Vegas Oofus. Potions are bonus, right?
Yes, and you are 60 feet up in the air, because that's where you were. She is 180 feet in the air, so she's 120 feet away from you.
Cool. I'm gonna chug a Lucky Supreme Potion.
Okay, 10d4 plus 20.
10d4 plus 20. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. 10d4 plus 20. Roll.
42 HP back.
Perfect. Plus 42. Okay. I'm still in rage because nothing can break my rage anymore.
Yep, because of Relentless Rage, so yep.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? She is 120 feet away from you.
120 feet, huh?
There we go.
So, okay, hold on. I might have something.
All right, unfortunately, we're going to have to move on quickly, so what are you thinking?
It's alright. I'm just gonna dash my way there.
Okay, so you dash 120, you are face to face with her.
Please.
Okay, legendary action on her part. All right. Yeah, she's gonna do that. Anya, you are free of this. Everyone else, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. She's gonna use her chromatic flare again. Lightning damage.
I'm assuming I automatically
You
this, don't
fail one. You take one fail. Lipia, you're taking half.
28 for Armin.
Why do you have advantage?
Haste.
Right.
Potion speed.
Ari, you take
tie
nothing.
scale, excellent haste.
I don't think I did shout for luck, so nope.
Reroll for luck. Then reroll.
Alright.
You just fail.
Ooh.
That's better than nothing, but fuck.
I mean, you take half either way.
Yeah, it's still better.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
Hi.
Lipia, you are taking 18. The rest of you are taking 37 points of lightning damage. Armin, you're taking 18. Roderick, you were saying something?
Well, I was down, so you said one failed save.
One failed save, because technically speaking, unless she attacks you in melee, it's not a crit, so it's only one failed save. Roderick,
Okay.
I need you to GM me a death saving throw.
Okay.
All right. Lipia, it's your turn.
Right, I'm gonna get over here and I'm gonna chug one supreme potion and then I'm gonna give one to Roderick.
Okay. Well, okay, first, okay, so yeah, you only use your raider. So yeah, just roll it once and then we're just gonna say that's the health, okay? Just to sake of ease. 10d4 plus 20.
Thank you,
She's
Lithia.
while that's gonna happen at the end of her turn, Anya, she's gonna legendary tail you.
44.
All right, you both heal 44. Anya,
Oh my God.
she does not disadvantage against you, right?
No, I did not rage. I did not reckless.
Okay,
I did
in
not
that
reckless.
case, 27 to hit you, Anya.
27, that hits.
Oh, welcome.
Dexterity or strength saving throw. She's tailing you.
Strength saving throw.
20 cut down half to 10, by the way. Yeah. Deck. Strength check. Strength saving throw. Strength save. You have advantage because of rage.
I know. So you said minus 10?
Minus 10 HP and strength save.
Okay. Here's my save. 27.
You just passed, therefore you do not get knocked prone. You don't take 123 bludgeoning damage.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's bad. All right, Armin, it's your turn.
How high up is she?
120 feet.
Okay. So all I can do at this moment, and it's my last one, is I can Scorching Ray her.
Okay, go ahead, try it.
My last use Scorching Ray. First hit.
Misses.
I know that misses.
Misses.
1, 2,
Misses.
3,
Hits.
24,
Misses.
21. Damn, I'm shit luck with these Scorching Rays. Wow.
It's fine, man. It
That's
happens.
4. That's really all I can do, unfortunately. I will move a little bit further back as to hopefully try and not get slapped by her fucking chromatic flare again. I don't know how far that thing reaches, but
It's fine. Legendary action. Theva's gonna move down to 60 feet again. Ari, it's your turn.
Okay, bonus action, supreme potion.
And she's gonna move right here. Okay. That was your second and last one. Do the roll.
What's the roll?
Just backing further
10d4
up.
plus 20.
Is it slash R?
Slash
Yeah.
R. Yeah. Slash roll. 10d4 plus 20.
Plus 20.
Don't forget to put the D because I almost did. Rolling.
It's always bad when you don't know that D's there.
Or you forget yours. I forgot my
Please,
D at
no.
home.
All right. All right. So you roll, right?
Okay, twin dagger.
Okay. 26 hits. You're able to get on top of her, I'd say, again.
Yeah,
Which
and then extra attack. We'll do twin dagger again.
33 hits.
I can't do anything else because I used my bonus action.
Yep. All right, then that's your turn. All right, she's at that HP. She is going to claw attack you. All right, as her last legendary action of the round. 30. That's the lowest was a 30 to hit, so you're taking some damage and you are grappled. And you are facing her many mouths. 22 points of slashing damage as you're gripped in her claw.
Okay.
Are you ready to face oblivion? Renee, it's your turn.
How is she
I love that
looking?
game.
Decently rough, but you know, like she did heal, so yeah. I'll put it like this, not time to hold back.
Would you say around 100 HP or so?
I cannot tell you that.
Fuck.
That would be cheating.
That would be cheating, sir.
I
So
know
you
what
can
he's
gamble.
trying to do.
You can gamble on that. You may gamble
This
on
is why
that, sir.
This is why I say that fucking spell is a DM plot hook more than anything.
It's good when you know how to use it, okay? You just gotta pay attention. Anyways, Renee, what do you want to do?
Okay.
I'm guessing she's
yeah,
close.
okay.
Oh, I get here away from 100.
Using my reaction, regaining a slot. I've only got, what was that? 3 of these left now, I think.
Yeah, but exhaust you, remember, every time. Yeah, I guess. Yep. I don't think it's anything else. Anyways, go ahead, do your thing. Do your thing.
Does the cloak
Just-
exhaust you?
I don't think it does. I was thinking of your other ability. Anyways, do your thing.
Wait.
Now you know why I gave you such a powerful item, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Okay, Ari, I need you to make me a dex save as well because you're getting hit by this too.
That's
you're-
fine.
Oh,
Renee, that passes, right?
Yes.
Okay, so technically you. I don't want evasion to work. I'll allow evasion to work for the sake of being kind. She passed, by the way, so she's taking only half of that, so that's 27. I'm allowing this to work as evasion, even though I probably shouldn't, because you are grappled by a gargantuan creature. I'll just
I
say,
just
like,
duck more into her claws.
yeah, I'll say
so
that. So, like, yeah, I'll just flavor it like that. I'm choosing to be kind with it.
Like a groundhog.
Yep. Anyways, that is your turn, Renee. All right, ritual. Go ahead.
Oh, he's gonna use his bonus action because the cloak was a reaction.
Okay.
To have a greater healing.
Okay. Alrighty.
oh
go.
my God! This
I swear. Okay, you cannot blame me. This is all the program. Lipia.
Here's what
Charisma
ritual.
save.
Richard.
Charisma save.
Richard, you didn't want Roger to do sacrificial stuff, so the dice are like, nah, no ritual stuff for him. No ritual sacrifice for this man.
All right, Lipia. Charisma
Yeah.
Oh my
save. DC
God!
27.
Okay.
Ooh.
2.
Oh no. Charisma save, Lipia.
Oh, Christmas save. Right. My bad.
If you fail, your
Might
dex
be
will.
able.
You might be able to. You fail. Dex -2. Armin, roll it.
Oh, okay. So that's now an
Yep.
18.
Armin.
Again?
Sorry, man. Dex -2.
Fuck this bullshit!
Yeah.
Okay, that's starting to get
This is boss fight.
irritating.
Look, next
It's
time
okay,
I roll a
man.
3, I'm gonna re-roll. Okay. There are ways to cure it. It's just you need to find the right people. Now,
Yeah.
yeah, I am sorry the RG's fucking you. Anyways, let's roll to see if she gets her thing back. She dies.
No.
Motherfucker.
I need everyone to make me a dex save, Ari included, because she is like aiming this point blank on at you.
Face? Fucking. I can't pass the
Fail.
save, so I'm pretty sure I'm going back down.
27 pasted.
Hail, sorry.
I'm pretty sure I'm going down, boys.
We'll see.
Same here, Renee. 'Cause I can't.
All right,
Beat that.
Armin. All right, you failed. Okay,
27.
everyone. Okay, Ari, I'm choosing to let this be half damage again because of how evasion works. Lipia, you take no damage. You're the only one who takes no damage.
Okay.
Everyone else,
No.
78 points of lightning damage.
Well, I thought Armin had
78?
hasten.
I
Okay,
don't-
guys,
I don't
one
have-
at a time.
One at a
Sorry.
time.
Okay, you have the haste thing, right, Armin?
Yes, so I
You
have
take
an
half.
advantage. So
You take half,
27.
so you take
Using
39
endurance
instead.
points reduce- Using endurance points
I'll go
reduce that
back, fuck
again.
You're down.
I'll go
on-
back down, I
Yep,
guess.
78.
Thing.
78.
Yep.
I'm gonna choose to go to 1 hit point.
Yep, you can pass that first con save, so yep.
No, I said I choose to go down to 1 hit point because of what my glaive does. I could drop to 1 instead.
Right, that is correct. Then yeah, you're at 1. Okay, Roderick and Renee are down. That is Thaba's turn.
Question. My rebuke the violence.
That was your advantage once per
You
day.
can only do it once.
Okay, okay,
All right, you've done it.
I was going to ask if it was once a day or not.
It was
but
once a
thank
day,
you
yes.
for
Yes, it was
confirming.
once a day. It is once a day. Anya, it's your turn. You're at 1 HP. This bitch has just took out 2 of your pack.
Okay. So I want to fly an extra 30 feet up, spend the rest of my movement going over her, and I want to know if this is possible.
What do you want to do?
So what I want to do is that I want to let myself fall with my glaive right underneath me, but I'm going to use a kinetic jaunt from my lodestone to double my drop.
I'll allow it. I'll allow.
Oh.
I'll put
It's
it like.
like a fucking.
I'll add some
I
extra
am
damage.
willingly
I-
failing the save for the kinetic jaunt to increase my speed to just dive into
I
this
will.
bitch.
All right, so I will say because you flew over her, you're going to be taking like 20 d10. I'm going to say whatever you take in fall damage, she takes as well.
Okay, because I'm going to literally be jabbing my fucking
You're
glaive
trying to
into
stuff it
her.
All right, roll to hit. I will say this will not give you advantage, but yeah. So like, if you want to, I will say, however, this I cannot logic why this is not the most reckless attack possible.
Exactly.
So yeah, roll with advantage because of reckless.
Okay.
35 hits.
35.
So roll damage and then roll 20 d10.
Okay, roll damage. There's that, and then 20 d10. You said?
You're taking that damage as well, which means you'll have to make the con save, but because we're your con save, you can pass it.
Yes. 20 d10s, right?
20
My
d10.
bad.
I'm roller cooling
The
this.
flute missile.
Well,
The missile
tactical
knows,
Anya.
the missile knows
I'm
where
rolling
it
to do
is.
tactical Anya.
Roll. That is 117 points of damage.
Okay,
Please.
she's definitely hurting, and she doesn't like that you did that. So, yeah, I know what her next legendary action is gonna be.
No, it's not.
Okay,
Fucking nice.
she's looking pretty
Fucking
wounded
nice.
at this point. All right, she's got a legendary action. Anya,
Okay, I'm at 0.
remember you got the con thing. You got the con thing. Remember?
Yes, I know, but I'm still at 0. Technically.
All right, roll the con save. It's a DC 15, I believe, right now. This or 10.
I could pass that, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like no point in rolling when I could pass
Okay,
it
so
already.
you're still at 1 HP.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how that ability works. It's not the Zelda one.
Okay.
All right.
Can I make another attack on her? Because I
I
did
will
one attack.
I will say that cost you your entire turn for how much damage you did. I think that's the caveat I'm going to make.
How dare you? Can I at least chug a potion?
I will allow you to chug a potion. But that's it. That took up... Look, you did a lot. I'm allowing it. Just to be kind.
Can I
The
chug
fucking
my
flute
greater one?
missile.
Yeah, 44 plus 4. 44 plus 4. Now,
44 plus 4.
Ari... I would attack you, but a certain bitch did that. So, Anya... She's going to tail attack you.
Yes. Hold on. I still have not 44 plus 4.
Yep. 15. So I'm gonna spoil this. Let me roll the damage real quick. Let's see.
I know it's gonna be more than 15.
It already is. So So roll me 2 con saves because well first roll me a con save DC 15.
Okay, con save.
DC 15.
Con save 15.
You're
32.
fine. You're fine. Roll me a strength save because you're being knocked prone and you're still in the air technically. You
35.
are passing these, luckily, so you are not falling prone. But that is your turn. Roderick, I need you to roll me a death saving throw. She is then going to look to Lipia. Lipia, I need you to make me a charisma saving throw. You can pass this.
Okay. Come on.
You fail.
Yeah, and I've got no more luck.
You are
But
sent down to
ha-
a... Go ahead.
Oh, fuck. Do I have anything I can add to this?
Your side things are her abilities, not saving throws.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, fuck. Nope, I cannot.
You're sent to
Avernus.
Avernus, you are gone. Until her next turn. And you are taking 20,
Motherfucker.
38, 45,
Oh, God.
45, 54, 60 points of psychic damage.
60. Okay.
Yep, you're in
Jesus
Avernus for a
Christ.
round. Yep.
Okay, fair.
That's... Alright, she's 4 of them, she has 1 left. Armin, it's your turn.
Question: a hasted action, can that be used for administering a potion of
No.
healing potion?
No, cannot.
No, just that. Okay.
Just the attack.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use my bonus action to drink a healing potion,
Okay.
a greater healing potion.
Okay.
What is that? It's,
44 plus 4.
I'm just gonna add the 4 to this, so
17.
17.
She's 60 feet in the air.
Okay, then if that's the case, I'm gonna go to Renee, right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him a supreme healing potion.
Okay.
That is 10d4 plus
10d4
10?
plus 20. 10d4 plus
10d4.
20.
Hang on, let me get 10. 10d4 plus 20. Renee, you got 48, so you're back up.
Yep.
Merci.
Okay.
She's 60 feet in the air.
60 feet.
How far do those things reach, Alex?
How far does what? Grappling hook? I'd say like a good 60.
Yeah. Can I just can I try to use a that was my action. Can I use my hasted action to throw a grappling
I'm
hook
gonna say
to try and
no
pull
because
myself
of what
up
the
to her?
hasted. I'm gonna say because of what the hasted action was supposed to be. No.
It does say you can use an object.
I'll allow it. Roll
As part of
athletics.
haste.
Roll on athletics. Let's see if you can get her. You get
That's
her.
a 29.
I'll say you got her grappled. You can start climbing up. That'll be on your next turn with movement. Ari, she's gonna
Okay.
use her last area action to attack you, basically crushing you in her grip, kind of Great Ape Ozaru style. That hits. All right. Not gonna sugarcoat this. Might take you down. Let's see. 25 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm at 0.
Okay, you are unconscious. I know what she's gonna do as a free action her next turn. She can't technically do it with the action she has. Renee, it's your turn. Oh, actually, wait. Ari, roll me a death save in GM layer. Renee, your turn.
How high up is she again?
60 feet.
Perfect. Oh yeah. In that case,
She's looking pretty rough at this point. Like, she's definitely, like... Yeah, she's looking pretty rough. I'm not gonna tell you what that translates to, so it's your gamble.
we're gonna risk it.
You're gonna risk
Using
it?
the cloak one last time. Our word kill.
She is at 105 HP. I am so sorry.
Oh, so close.
Damn it.
Okay. You have a bonus action you want to do?
You know, just in case, gonna have the last of my supreme healings as well.
Okay. Yeah, this is do or die time. Alright, roll it, add it. I'm gonna roll 2d6. If it rolls a 3, I'm re-rolling.
What the fuck?
Okay, I'm re-rolling.
What?
Okay.
Reroll it.
Yeah, I'm
Bullshit.
re-rolling. That is
Okay.
bullshit. Okay, Roderick and Renee, huh? Charisma saves.
Hi, I'm down, so that's a failed save.
Okay, then Roderick roll d6. Renee, you got advantage.
Roll a DC. Well, I'm dead.
Your charisma's lowered by 2.
Oh
Renee, roll
wow!
d6.
Fuck.
I love that advantage.
It gave you 1! Your charisma's down by another 2.
Fuck.
Alright. No, it's your Alright, it's now Thava's turn. I'm rolling this on screen to see if she gets this back. She does not.
I swear to God, if there was gonna be a 4th 6, like That's a statistic ability.
Yeah, right? Alright, Ari,
That's
she's
sick.
gonna drop you. You fail another depth save. As she lands. Actually, she's gonna land right here. Because you know what? Let's spread the love.
No, you don't have to do that.
What love?
Oh, she
I was
does.
like, you.
Renee,
I'm happily married.
she's gonna hit you with her tail. She does have disadvantage. You just got spared a nat 20. But that's still 26 to hit you.
Does what? What?
26 to hit you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
31 points of damage. She's gonna claw on ya. Actually, no, she's gonna bite on ya. She's not an idiot. She knows that you're...
She's too far. She flew 60 feet.
Right, you're still in the air, aren't you?
She's too far. Yeah, I'm
She's
still in
gonna
the
bite-
air. She
she's
can't
gonna bite-
touch me.
She's gonna bite Lipia then.
And by the way, they all have disadvantage.
I know,
Don't
I've been
forget,
rolling,
they all
I
have
have been rolling,
disadvantage.
I've been rolling disadvantage the entire time. I rolled a 14, that's still a 3-3 to hit.
I'm in Avernus. She can't touch me.
At the start of your
It's
turn.
at
you
the
came
end
back.
of her turn.
No, start of her turn.
It-
The start
Is
of the
it?
turn.
Oh.
Start of her turn.
Oh,
At the
okay.
start of the
So
aspects
I'm
next
back.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that does hit. You come back, you're being bit.
Oh.
19 points of damage. Piercing.
Okay.
That's not okay. Hold on, that's not right because I came back after her turn.
I know, I forgot.
Yeah.
That's why. That is
That's not
genuinely
right.
why.
I came back after her
I
turn.
will-
You should give that to Lipia.
I will change it to be fair, but yeah, then in that case, Armin, she's biting you.
Okay.
And that's still a
Okay.
3 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
19 damage plus...
Okay.
21 points of force.
19 plus 21 points of force.
So 40.
Oh my god.
Where's
And then
the
she's-
force coming from?
She just
Her
gets that
bite.
from her bite.
It's-
Her bite just gets force, that's why she's gonna target you.
Oh.
Renee, she's gonna claw you. Okay, Renee, I'm sorry, that's a 22 to hit you. That was a nat 3. Does that hit?
22, yeah.
She's gonna grapple you as you take another 28 points of damage.
Oh.
Anya,
Her
it's your
ass
turn.
on you.
Okay. Now. I'm
Okay.
Stick her dick in.
Okay. One question. Can I like throw my potion near those two so that they both can heal from it?
No, this isn't
Or-
Baldur's Gate 3 rules.
Hey, I was just asking to see if you'd apply it, okay?
Good question,
No.
though.
No.
Good
It's a
question,
fair question. It's a fair question.
It's a fair question, you bitch. Allow me to ask because that's actually you're able to do that in my campaigns. So
Did not know that? I'm gonna stick by the ruling I've had. Like
nobody
you gotta-
ever did it. So
Yep. All right.
so guess what I'm gonna do?
Stab.
I'm gonna do it again.
All right, 60 feet. That'll be an extra 60-10. You're taking the
No,
damage.
I'm gonna go. Okay, so I'm gonna go up because she's like right next to you. I'm just gonna move over like 10 feet and use the rest of the 40 to make it 100, and I'm gonna just drop and kinetic jaunt again.
Okay. One attack only. That is gonna be roll to hit. Again, you're recklessing because I can't logic why you wouldn't be.
Come on, second.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on, yeah.
36 hits.
36. There we
Alright.
go.
38. 10d10. I need to roll
It's
con save.
doubled like last time
I didn't double.
because I said kinetic jaunt.
I know. I still made it 20 because you were still like really above. It was still.
Yeah,
20.
you said 10. So
I said.
is
20.
it still 20?
No, because you were 200 feet above her because of where she was out on the map.
No, I wasn't. I was 100 feet.
Oh, then I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Then I just made a
I was
mistake.
100 feet.
I'm gonna still say 10d10 because that was my original intent. Then.
Okay. I will appeal to that.
Yep.
Even though I rolled this last time.
I made a mistake last time. I thought you were high.
10d10 plus what?
Just 10d10.
The last time I rolled 20d
10
10,
plus nothing.
20d10 plus 20.
No, it was nothing. It was just the 20d10.
Boom.
Come on, yeah.
Wait,
what? What the fuck? That's
What
so
the fuck
I can at least
happened?
I can math that. It did roll it, so let's see. 10,
Is it 10
15,
successes?
10, 15, 10, 100, try. Okay, 10, 15, 24, 32, 33, 37, 44, 47, 47, 55, 60. Okay. She is still up.
How is she still up?
She has a lot of HP, but she is close.
Yeah.
Okay, that was your action. Any bonus actions? Also make a con save because you did do the falling damage yourself. DC 25
Yeah, that's
at
true.
this point. DC 25 at this point.
DC 25.
Maybe.
Hello? Save me,
Yeah,
sorry.
DC 25.
Yeah, we can name.
27.
You are still alive.
Okay, I'm gonna chug a potion for my bonus, and I'm gonna use my superior, so that's
Supreme. That is
Supreme.
10d that is 10d4 plus 20. That's your last one.
okay, that's what I thought was the plus 20.
Yep. Yep, that's what it was. Yep. Anyways, all right, that is your turn. You heal for 45.
That is
That one worked.
45,
Huh,
yummy.
That's weird. Okay.
That one was a yummy one.
She's gonna use her chromatic flare. I need everyone to make me a dex save. Roderick and Ari, you automatically fail one death save.
People are dying here.
Fail.
20.
Lipia, you
I'm not
pass.
gonna sugarcoat it. If it's over 20 damage, I'm going down.
I'm dead.
You only failed one. Oh
Oh,
wait. Oh no, wait. You did. Yeah, just the fall. Yeah, that's right. Ari.
oh shit.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah. You watch as Ari's body burns. Gets corroded by acid. Yeah. Fail. 43 damage.
That's
Yeah.
it.
I'm down.
Okay.
Just going down.
Yeah. Oh,
Oops.
Renee, yeah, you're down. Okay, Roderick, I need you to GM me a death saving throw. Okay. Lipia, she's gonna use a legendary action to tail you. Your last one.
Fuck. Okay, I'm
Still disadvantage.
uncanny dodging it. I know.
Still fair. Okay, so you got spared in that 20. That is a 21 to hit you.
That hits.
Okay, you're uncanny dodging.
Yeah.
This is gonna be half then. 30 points of damage cut down half to 15.
I'm still up.
Lipia, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. She has 7 HP left.
Come on,
Right.
Lydia. Do it.
Psychic blades, baby.
Come on,
I'm gonna throw
one
them.
hit. Just need one.
24. You have an ally within 10
Ow.
feet. Roll sneak attack with this. Within 5 feet of her.
All right.
Oh, come on.
I am going to.
Lipia,
Yes.
Exile of Shao-Tan. Sealer of Natomi. Paladin of the Raven Queen. And now Slayer of Theva. How do you wish to do this?
What? Lipia's going to spread her wings and shout, "Hey, Phaser!"
The redhead looks at you, snarling with blood dripping out.
She's going to throw about 10 psychic blades all at once, just throwing, and making sure they two hit right, and the other 8 go like a ring around her neck.
Okay. These psychic blades, I'm gonna say you're putting your divine energy to this. They're all divine smite damage, as like they're corroding her, making her crack with this holy energy that is such a defiling to her master. What else what do you do? Like, how's this end, man?
I am going to what how is she going to die?
Yeah, how do you want her to die?
Right. I want her head to fall off.
You watch as the head
All
begin
of
to
it?
fall off, radiant energy corroding, and as she falls, the ritual set runes begin as you see the chromatic dragons beginning to flee. Thankfully, because you guys actually were able to do certain things, Arya is able to be resurrected because you do have the clerics to do
Okay.
so based on your resources.
Yes.
Yippee!
And as they're taking care of her, reviving her with the resurrection spell, Lipia, you reunite with Ethan. You
He's
two embrace.
going to snog him.
Yep. You kiss him back. He kisses you. And Roderick, you go and see an old friend who started you on this path as you see an elven man you know as Roland as he looks up to you. You.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
You got barrier.
There's a lot that's changed.
Seems so. You don't seem the same man I knew. Ever so briefly.
No. He's definitely grown up.
Alright. As the dust settles, I've been rolling off screen for how these battles would go. Out of your NPCs, most of them survive. However, yep, Anya victory howl. However, Ogmok the Conqueror fell at the hands of the Elven Emperor in his magical ways.
Oh,
Raxus was able to defeat him and take his head.
take his huh?
Take his head.
That's rude.
Ogmok, no.
Ogmok's legacy will be one of he died on his feet a warrior. To him, there would be no greater a death. Valak loses an eye in the fight, but he remains alive. Yuzana loses an arm, but she survives. Hugo manages to survive the battle, as do every other NPC. The dust settles and you have won. The elves formalize a surrender. In this land of Ashana, there is a peace given. Now, I'm going to go through this in order of how when people have to leave. Ari, what is your epilogue?
My epilogue is after everything's settled down, Ari makes her own crew. She gets her own ship, and she wants to set off in search of her mother. She visits everyone from time to time. She always makes sure to come back to Hugo, but she's on her own journey, and she wants to find her mom.
Tales would reach you that, and Tales would reach you of an island in the Upheat Isles in the Pirate Lands that said a tower that said that should you pass its trial, you may be granted a wish. You also learn of where the imprisonment was had. Regardless, if you decide to go through to where the imprisonment is, it would be a tough journey. One that would test a lot of mental fortitude, but you would see it, and at the end, I believe you would see your mother and free her through your new friends, as well as any old that would join you. And she would just, as she was freed, she would see you, cup your face, and just give you a warm smile with tears down her eyes. Hugo would be alongside you for this journey every step of the way. And through this, your journeys, I would say you would actually find a cure for his vampirism and make him a living man once more.
They get married.
Yep.
Oh,
And Cody,
fuck.
what is your
Oh,
epilogue?
hold on 1 second. Oh fuck.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, this is gonna be something.
Oh, Roderick's, even though he didn't see Ogmok as a dad, he still respected the man. Knowing that his sister is gone, in his heart, she's gone. He would spend most of his days with hope from scholars of all over the place to make Uthe into a place where all are welcome. He would hope to start he would work to start a Arcanium there, where magic is not seen as weakness, but is seen as a way for true strength to be brought out. He would put himself fully into his work, into making his country better, having people come to help teach agriculture and literacy and all forms of knowledge. And eventually, being a teacher at this school, he would meet someone, a lovely, sweet, gold dragonborn male named Thomas, who would rekindle a spark that he never thought he'd have again. True happiness, for once.
Gay.
Yeah. In this sort of gay experience, like, and I say the word by gay, like happy,
Yeah.
I think you kind of recount some of the joy you had in your earlier travels. Some of the, not necessarily the boy you were, but rather the joy and wonder he saw in the world. The Sands would be unsettled for a time, and certainly this change would not go without resistance. But most would take to it. After fighting alongside the Orientinians, the Uthens, Orc, and Goliath alike would gain a respect for them, leading to a lasting peace so long as your nations continued to be united. Emperor and Council, brothers. Renee, what is your epilogue?
Renee will return to teaching young aspiring wizards, helping to nurture the next generation. And as he continues with his teaching job, he will, on the side, work on several projects. One of them is writing a novel, a novel that is the adventures of the wolf pack.
A bestseller. It goes through and it captivates many people. Some cannot believe it with the exaggerations and embellishments that must come with literature. But every so often, one of your students asks you, hey, was this true? And I like to think you just give a little smirk and simply say something along the lines of, well, you read it, didn't you? Or something just to keep their imaginations alive, as should a wizard always have. One of your days, you would actually work on one of your projects, and, well, your chronomancy was great, but never perfect, as it simply disappeared. Who knows whatever happened to it? Lippia.
After the end of the battle, I would imagine she and Ethan would spend time together. She'd meet up with her twin and introduce Ethan to her twin. And then Lippia would date Ethan for a few years, eventually getting married. And she'd show him her home under better circumstances.
You would return home once an exile, now a savior. Wiser, stronger, and able to recognize the child you were into the person you became. I think you and your brother Artorius would make a fantastic new beginning. He was never one to stay at home, and he would adventure the world, but every so often, without you knowing, you might just find a little trinket from a new land he's visited. Though, if you ask him, he would never take credit, not a single time.
No, he would not.
And Ethan would stay by your side for a long time, seeing the loyalty and courage you would display time and time again. Anya. What is your epilogue?
Anya would spend her time traveling with Valak, meeting up with everybody, but her main place to frequent is where the Wanderer is.
The Vagabond, right?
Mr. Guy who can never go above level 2. She would always be bringing back people who need a new home. She would always be helping and protecting the lands on her own or with her special someone. She would not stay in one location. She is definitely a nomad, just like her kind. And you would hear her every so often as her booming howl will echo to just about any reaches of land.
One day when you visited your old clan, your old pack, you would always visit at least to see your son and your grandpups. Rook would always get along with them. He would be ever loyal by your side, and one day your grandpups would approach you and begin following you on your path. They would say they don't want to learn from the great huntress. They just simply want to learn from their grandmother. And I think there would be many adventures you would have with your kin as they forge their own path while learning from someone they learn to deeply respect from the tales of their father, who never sung your praises, but always told them the truth of who their grandmother was.
The best grandmama.
Yep. And finally,
Oh my
Armin,
god. I'm fucking last.
I started with you
You're
first
fucking
with session
last.
zeros. You're the one I end on.
Returning home, he will begin working alongside Luna as Emperor and Empress to establish a unifying council of Orrington, to begin establishing a way to unify Orrington's people, the way that the Goliaths have in Uther. To work with each other to strengthen each other and not just themselves. He's aware that this will take time and there will be those that do not agree, but working alongside love of his life as well as his brother, he knows it can be accomplished. He will continue to love Luna more than anything, as she is his and he is hers. And finally, when he knows that it's time. He is going to work alongside some of the Orrington clerics that work under him to finally release his parents' souls so that they may find peace at last.
You would do so. I need you to answer one question in DMs, as your parents would be allowed to finally rest after a lifetime of being trapped within the confines of the coins. You unite Orrington. Of course, there are dissidents, not unlike Roderick's nation, but for the first time, many of the common people, as well as some of the Archmages, don't have to worry about the paranoia. For once, friend and enemy are more clearly defined, and enemies not so around them. And one day, I'd say 5 years later, you, running the nation, would be taking your daughter Amelia to bed, laying her down. The 3-year-old would bump up and down and be, Daddy, please, tell me the tale of your tales again, please. Tell me your time in deserts. Please.
Of course, sweetie.
Yep. And you would regale her about how it all began in a tavern so long ago. Ashana will know a peace for a time. However, not all is good. For Raxus saw your weakness. He saw something that needed to be changed, and so all of you knew that there was a peace, but you knew it wouldn't last, and you stood ready should he ever return, as his last words for you were to expect him back one day. But until that day, a grand adventure was had by 6 people. One that formed a family, one that saved a continent, and one that changed societies as we knew them. There would always be trouble, there would always be problems. There will always be some next threat, but they left their mark, traveling together as a single pack, as that's where we're going to end Child's Lament 2.
Thank you. That was awesome, Alex.
Dude, I'm not okay.
4 years of my life! Finally, like, you know what else? Working on
4
this
years.
for summer last in 2021. 4 years of my
yeah.
life on this.
Yeah.
Ugh.
4 years, ma'am.
4 years.
4 years.
What a hell of a story.
And there is
that
one last
was
epilogue. I will give one last epilogue to leave off the stream on. Cadmus
Oh.
would return home, back to something deep under the mountains, deep hidden, as he would kneel before a ghastly form. My lord, is it time? The shadowy gaze would look upon him. It is. Gather them. Let the undead run free. Gather the artifacts. And make sure to keep an eye on the woman and the kobold. As an eruption of green necrotic energy comes, as this is what is seen. Give me 1 second to get the art.
Oh.
I have been saving this for a while, by the way. 2 of you have seen this. You 2 who knows how to see it.
It's
You may
breaking
not
up
say
the
who you are.
security bit.
Hey guys, you 2 who have seen this, you are not allowed to say who you are. Okay? That is what you see. And let me get it for stream before we end.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fuck.
Sick.
Oh
Fuck.
my god.
As now in the distant lands of Dragus.
Oh god. It's breaking up so bad. No.
As in the distant lands of Dragus. Oh shoot. Okay, that's not gonna work. Oh, I see what happened there. Okay. Beware, beware. The return of Lord Kitus. Let me stream this.
I didn't get to hear what he said because it broke up on my end.
He said, gather the people and keep an eye on the woman and the kobold, as that is what you see.
Oh! Get you, boy.
Hey.
As that's
I'm
where we
wondering
end.
who the fuck the woman is.
As that's where we ended. Bye, all.